Well, ask me if I worry about the future of the white race. Give you an honest answer. Don't really care about it that much. I'm not worried.
No, I haven't thought about it until you brought it up.
Yeah. Now I'm like, wait, hold on.
Now I'm like, well,
are we under siege?
Am I being truthful? I never thought about it until I heard about it.
It's a pretty easy thing. It's a weird thing to assign to somebody. It's like, well, they're a white supremacist. It's like, well, I'm not really. Like, did I secretly code 1488 in my fucking text or something I don't know about?
I think we might have.
That would be. No, I never did.
You did.
What? You think I did 1488?
Yes.
You think I 1488'd, dude?
Yes.
Show me proof. You're gonna Giuliani me, dude?
No.
You got proof? I got a guy from Michigan who said Matt drew a swastika on his ruler.
You did draw swastikas on your ruler.
I did. I did. I didn't know. To be fair to me, I didn't know what they were.
True.
And I was in 6th grade. I didn't know what it was. I know, someone showed me that. And they're like, dude, check these things out. These rule. And I was like, sounds good. That's all I need to know.
Yeah. Jackpot.
Like cool. They're really bad. Don't let anyone
What's that, the coolest symbol I've ever seen?
But yeah, man. No, that is a...
if hammer and sickle is a cool one if you can draw it. Hammer and sickle comes out pretty cool.
Yeah, I bet.
I'll give the commies that. That is
cool
a
symbol.
Tight fucking symbol.
Hammer,
I wish we had a symbol, America.
Eagle? We got the bald eagle.
No, but I mean like a logo. You know, we don't have like a Nike check like all the other
true
totalitarians. You get a Nike check when you get that.
Yeah,
we don't have one.
You get that's like Twitter verified.
Yeah, like China has like a star.
Do they?
A star with like stars kind of around it.
Nice.
And they go hammer and sickle too within the star, which is now we're talking even cooler.
Damn.
And then they kill like 80 million people.
No problem.
Tight.
They were figuring stuff out.
It was Mao.
To be fair,
Mao's having fun.
When you got a billion people, if you kill 80 million, that's look, man.
Those are COVID numbers.
I'm trying to figure it out. Exactly.
Yeah.
How did Mao kill a bunch of people? What happened? Did they not like?
I mean, I'm sure they literally killed them, but they also like starved them. There's like food programs and work programs. I thought
they caught a nasty virus and people didn't take the necessary.
They probably did.
Dude.
They probably did not socially distance. I think socially distancing was physically impossible. And then I think in World War II, I could be wrong. I think they opened a dam. Mm-hmm. They were just like, we got to slow down these fucking Japanese coming through here. And they were just like, all right, open that dam so they can't cross. And it just flooded. Like millions of people died.
Flooded some of their own?
Yeah. They opened their own dam to like fuck it up. I could be wrong.
True.
It's just a story I'm remembering off the dome, dude.
Damn.
I'm just spitting off the dome.
Bro, you know me. I like history. I'm not a huge history buff, but I'm more of a weatherman. I told you I was researching the weather, dude. Dude, it is. I might try to become an amateur meteorologist. You don't need that many. I mean, it'd be nice to have a Doppler, but I can always like check out the local channels.
Doppler?
The Doppler.
How would you get a Doppler?
Oh, I'm not gonna get one. I can if I have like a hygrometer. Something to measure wind speeds, and I can just like observe the different types of clouds. Like, dude, if I see a nimbocumulus or cumulus nimbus,
there you go.
Careful, bro.
Cumulonimbus.
I think it's cumulonimbus.
There are cumulus, right?
Yeah, it's cumulus clouds. There's a stratocumulus, like depending on the different levels.
Get some stratos up there.
Yeah, or if I'm watching the Doppler and you see the red mixed with the green. Oh boy,
watch out!
Careful now.
What happens then? Then you run into some tornadoes.
95% of the time, it's going to be extreme weather, but yeah, there's 5% chance you're going to
run into a tornado.
It's going to touch down, yeah. Dude, but I was reading it.
Now on the Fujita scale, where would you rank the tornadoes?
Funny you talk about Fujita, bro. Fujita was actually growing. So Fujita lived in a town, almost a village, excuse me. One more day. Fujita lived. That was the first thing that came
What?
We're talking about Fujita. I was talking about the area that was going to get bombed that he lived in. Funny thing was, there was a dense fog covering that, so they didn't bomb that town, and instead, I think they bombed Nagasaki, instead of the town that Fujita lived in. And then since they spared him, he ended up becoming like a heavy contributor to meteorology.
Oh my God, dude, wait, Fujita was Japanese?
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's crazy. I never even...
You didn't think? Well, probably because you don't think about that kind of stuff.
I didn't think the Japanese were into tornadoes.
Yeah, bro. It's the land of the gods. They have nothing but natural.
They never have tornadoes.
Dude, they have earthquakes like crazy. Japan is land of the gods.
But that wouldn't be the Fujita
They might get a
scale.
nader, too. Well, I think he got out of Japan.
Of course.
I think he left his
hood. Of course.
hood.
I just never... For some reason, the Fujita scale, I never...
I swear, I think they have fucking... What did you think did it?
I just never thought about it.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't even realize that was a partner.
I thought you were messing around. I thought you were saying like you don't even think about that kind of stuff.
I literally never thought about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's from Japan, dude.
Wow.
That's great. Scale, he's from Japan. And
he definitely invented it in America.
Oh, for sure. It's like the Fujita / someone else scale, too.
I don't think many other places get tornadoes like...
Really?
Like us, yeah.
Tornado Alley? Look up if Japan gets
Europe doesn't get too many.
It says Tornadoes in Japan are like rare, but they're not like unheard of.
Yeah,
Like
Japan's
they
one of
happen
the
every
guys,
now and
bro.
again.
They get fucked with weather.
Yeah. They're on the
typhoons can cause tornadoes.
What?
Typhoons can cause tornadoes.
What you want?
Yeah.
What you want? A big wave or a tornado?
Well, typhoon's not a big wave.
Big old wave.
It's like a big
It's not.
storm.
You're thinking tsunami.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Also a Japanese word. Tsunami.
True.
Tsunami. No.
That's the only way you can describe a humongous wave coming at you. It
no
is a
matter
very
what.
wavy word, like tsunami.
You're thinking typhoon, you're thinking big waves. It does result in big waves. I think a typhoon's just a hurricane in that hemisphere.
In the ocean?
Doesn't it go the opposite direction? I swear to God.
It's
dude, I'm the weatherman.
You don't know shit about
no.
weather.
It's just
You
the
thought
name.
typhoons were big waves because of like water rides being named Typhoon. 100%. I know that's why.
It's just the name of a tropical cyclone, like in that part of the
world. That's what they're
So an ocean tornado.
No, it's
like a hurricane.
the same as a hurricane.
Like start seeing the waves
it's
rolling
right
in
below a hurricane.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't even worry.
It's
I'm more of
typhoon
a
season.
storm chaser. If I hear about a typhoon,
I'm a storm chaser. I call storm chaser, dude. I love tornadoes.
True.
I called that.
You gotta call it on air, dude.
I did call it on
I
air.
thought I made it clear that I
called it on air. I called on air that I was tornado chaser because I didn't even have to deck out the Chevy Cruze. My weight alone in it. I didn't even have to weigh down the Cruze.
It would just spin your Chevy Cruze into gravitron levels. You're just be like, damn, this thing's fucking strong.
What is it on the Fujita scale?
But yeah, man,
I love YouTube and some F5s.
you are
Bro,
a storm chaser.
I
dude.
love
Remember that.
F5s. YouTube. I was on a kick for like months of just watching tornado.
Fuck, dude.
They're awesome.
They rule.
Literally awesome. That's
Yeah.
the way to describe them.
No, they are.
Awesome.
They are awesome.
Terrifying.
Dude, it's pretty fucking nuts, man. But yeah, it was funny though because they got into all the history of like how weather. Well, they talked about like the invention of weather forecasting, which goes back to like Aristotle, I think. And he was, back then he had a couple misses.
People were giving it a shot back then.
A hard shot. Aristotle he called a couple things.
I've
but-
been pissed lately. Every day I wake up, it's fucking hot out.
I know.
I'm done, dude.
Well, if you're paying attention to low and high pressure systems, you'd know. High pressure, low pressure is bringing some cold. So,
Such a cocksucker.
well, you can, dude. Da Vinci apparently started the hygrometer. Da Vinci left a thing of wool outside, and he would weigh it, and he was like, "Damn, this thing's heavy on some days." And he's like, "Oh, the air has water in it." It's like, "Holy fuck!" So then, the stories of weather inventions are so fucking funny. There was Da Vinci did the hygrometer. Aristotle tried to do. He got some weather swag, but he also was like, "And the fucking sun revolves around the earth," and people were like, man, like you fucking lost that one. But
Idiot.
That's where the term meteorology came from. It's like meteorology. The word meteor back then was just like shit in the sky. It's like, oh fuck, there's meteors, and it would be like stars,
Yeah.
or like whatever was like clouds and shit.
Damn. I told you that time. I've said it on here. I have to have been a couple times. One time, me and my friend were smoking weed, laying in the backyard, and we saw a shooting star. And he was like, "Is that really like a star?" I've never forgotten it. I was so high that I was like, dude, I think like this is the dumbest understanding of science I've ever heard in my life. Like I was like, you have no grasp at all of like what's out there.
It's a meteor.
Yeah.
Yeah, dummy.
Or a meteorite.
I quickly
Whatever that difference is.
meteorite. Meteorites are smaller.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, that's fine.
Not about what smaller. Meteorite crashes to the earth.
Yeah, meteorites go in the atmosphere.
Smaller once it burns through the atmosphere.
Sure.
Come on.
No,
If it
you're
was
wrong.
too
You're
small,
wrong
it would
on
just
that.
disintegrate.
What part are you talking about? Like stratosphere? What part are you talking about?
The atmosphere.
Do you know how? Okay, so you're talking about hanging pretty low to the earth, then.
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
literally hitting the earth.
Yeah.
Reaching the
meteorites would get in the atmosphere
Yeah.
and hit Earth.
No doubt.
Yes.
Small. It definitely got whittled down by the stratosphere.
Some of
You
them.
know, the stratosphere is like 4,000 degrees, but our air particles are so far apart you wouldn't feel it going through there.
That's pretty neat.
That's dude. The book is just facts. Dude. It's just
That's cool.
It's just loosely connected facts. Also, I'll eat the meteorite thing. I didn't know that. I took a chance.
That's all right. Well, you were very bold in your stance on it.
Dude, all the great weathermen, all the great
True.
Galileo,
You, Hurricane Schwartz.
Galileo,
Hurricane McCusker.
Schwartz,
Hurricane
Aristotle, fucking John Celsius,
Fujita.
John Celsius, whatever his name is,
John Celsius.
Dude, for real. It's like John Claude Celsius, and there's a dude whose name was Fahrenheit. The dude who was Fahrenheit did our whole system. Fahrenheit system is based on the freezing point of water. It's like the difference between ice and the temperature of his own body. You know, it was like 98.6 degrees. And then the guy who did Celsius originally had the freezing point of water was 100 degrees Celsius, and the boiling point was 0 degrees. And as soon as he died, they were like, let's flip that around.
Yeah.
So stupid.
What an idiot.
So stupid. The first thermometer had no numbers. So
I still don't know which one we're Fahrenheit.
We're Fahrenheit, yeah.
The rest of the world's Celsius.
Everyone else, and the scientists within America are like, we also do Celsius because it's just it's an easier thing.
It's easier.
Because it's like 32, 212, whatever. But
although it feels like Celsius is it's not as accurate,
Really?
It feels like because the numbers are small. Like ours is Fahrenheit's much more like it's 78 degrees. Mm-hmm. But I bet could be wrong here. But like if it's 22 degrees Celsius, what's 22?
22. Well, think about the boil.
It's got to be like 80 degrees.
No, it's less than that. It's like 70.
22?
Yeah, that's like
50 would be 100 degrees.
Right here.
If you think about
71.
71. What? All right.
Wouldn't 50 degrees Celsius be 100 degrees Fahrenheit? It's basically double, isn't it?
I don't think.
212's boiling point, 100's boiling point. So you'd think it'd be somewhere like double it.
50 is 122.
Yeah, basically. Plus some change.
We don't know what's going on.
Dude, I know everything about the weather right
You
now.
know less than me somehow.
No, I don't.
This is pretty impressive.
I just hipped you to fucking... Dude, the first thermometer had no numbers. It was just like... It would get hot. You would just see like a mercury would stick out. And you're like...
Yeah, that wouldn't really do you much
Look
good.
at that.
You'd be like, yeah, I knew it was hot.
That's hot as fuck.
It's hot as fuck. This stinks.
So check, dude. Dude, original weather. There's actually an award for amateur weather forecasting that they give out every now and again. So I'm going to try to like, that's a lifetime achievement.
Weather?
Predict, yeah. But it's tough, dude. Again, when you have the Doppler going, dude, that was another thing. The Doppler, I think I told you this. The Doppler was a military invention. Some British guy was like, can we please get a fucking laser beam to shoot planes out of the air?
Yeah.
And they're like, here's radar. It won't shoot them, but I'll tell you where they are. And they're like, fine. And they're like, damn, why are the clouds fucking like, different colors and shit? And they're like, and they figured out that when the clouds are going this way versus that way. It's some weird shit, but it's pretty tight.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. They started going into the different military history of weather and how the like I told you about the Russian thing and all the other stuff. The D-Day was they were like, dude, give us we need a 3-day grace period for X amount of humidity, low tide at a certain time. It can't rain for like 3 days, and they hit it right on the head. And then like a week later, just a horrible storm came and washed the docks. Dude, it's pretty fucking nuts.
That's awesome.
Pretty fucking tight. But the
most inventions in technology are based around war.
Yeah.
Like throughout.
Just smashing people.
Yeah. Yeah, like World War I. Yeah, for sure.
But no, that was there was one other thing too in terms of the weather. It was killing me. It was so fucking funny. But either way, I forget. But dude, I'm all about it right now. I'm watching the clouds. I'm low pressure, high pressure. Just trying to see what's going on, dude.
What do you think? I bet it gets cold soon.
I'm just going off the 10-day forecast. You're right. It's getting chilly. It's getting chilly.
Called it.
I'm gonna try to start.
I'm just more of an instinctive weatherman.
True.
I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, meteorologists like me. The guys who do the Farmer's Almanac, we're kind of like,
well,
okay,
we'll see. Me and Franklin, we're all over it.
We'll see, dude. A lot of great men also have, stuff to do with the weather. It just happens that way. I don't know what's
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude, this is the thing I want to talk about. So there were 2 ships. It was the SS Adelaide or something, and actually, I think I have it right here. Let me see. God damn it, Mashuli, stop texting me. Stop texting me, Uncle Neil.
What the fuck does Schulz want?
Dude, the Stockholm and the Andrea Dora. Did you ever hear about that?
What happened?
Dude, so this is around the time of the Titanic. There were 2. The Andrea Dora was a luxury liner. They were, again, same. Everyone back then in a big boat would just be like, never going to sink this thing.
Yeah.
And then they would go out. So the Stockholm was a thing from Sweden that was just a fucking barge that was supposed to just crash through icebergs.
Yeah.
And they had radar at this point, but it was foggy. And apparently the radar was like kind of shitty back then. So they couldn't really, for some reason, they couldn't see until someone was like kind of close. I don't know if like something threw off the signal. So these guys, both captains were just like, we'll be fine. What is the chance? We're in the fucking ocean. We're not going to fucking crash.
We're not going to hit.
So they were just flying through the middle of the ocean. Like this SS Stockholm that's like basically like maybe not as big as the Titanic, but like a big luxury ship with like I think 1,000 people on it maybe. Dude, just going. All of a sudden they see blips. They come up on each other's radar and they're like, how close is that ship? And then there's in dense fog. They can't see anything.
Yeah.
They're like, try to steer. So they're trying to both move. And the Adelaide Dorm, whatever thing was called, the Italian ship.
Andrea Dora.
Italian ship was like, it was like, if you're on the right side,
Italian?
you turn left.
Italians have bad luck with cruise ships.
Yo, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
So they made a weird move where it was like, fuck it, we're going to pull over to this port. But apparently, like, it was like no turns. It was like Jersey laws, like no turn on red kind of shit. So, like, it was weird that they turned this way. So, the Stockholm was like, oh, fuck, here's something on our radar. We're going to turn this way, too. And they just both appeared out of the fog right as they were like, boom. And the SS Stockholm pierced a hole in this thing. Like, immediately, like, people were sleeping. Like a Royal Caribbean, just boom, killed, like, I think it was like maybe like 80 people just instantly died. And then water just rushed in. Water just rushed into this thing. And, luckily, they didn't have enough, a lot of their, like escape boats or whatever, got trashed, but the SS Stockholm happened to have all their shit still fine.
Well, that's good, yeah.
And it was made to fucking hit icebergs.
Yeah.
So that ship was fine.
It had an icebreaker.
So exactly. So it let all of their ships out, and they got actually only the people, I think, only like a couple hundred people died, and it should have been all of the ship sunk. The ship, it's still sunken right now, but there was like a French ship that happened to be passing that like they got all the people off for the most part.
Nice.
But dude, being on a cruise ship and all of a sudden like,
holy shit, dude.
In the fucking ocean,
at night in the
cold,
fog, it'd be so
ocean.
Scary.
Dude, the thing was like people were swimming. They took on so much water on the bottom. People were like, dude, they got fucked up.
Ugh.
Just on a fucking cruise, dude, and it just.
Especially back then.
It must have been a tough business back then too, because a lot of people were taking like cruises in terms of like coming from like Italy and Ireland on shitty fucking boats.
Yeah.
And like, hey,
you want to get back on a boat and this time get hammered?
Fuck no, dude. Yeah, it was all because it was the fog, dude. They were both like,
dude.
Don't be a pussy, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Dude, they're like, maybe we should like be a bitch, dude. And just bonk. Right, no fucking shit. That made me. I was listening to that.
It is very funny.
Listen about
I wonder
ship.
if the Italian went down with the ship, the captain.
I don't think
he had the honor.
I don't think he. No.
I would, dude.
Sure
I would bail on that so fast. I'd be so mad if somebody. Imagine somebody like suggesting that to you if you were the captain.
Yeah.
Like while the ship's sinking, be like, "Are you going to?"
That would be a full.
Like, dude, fuck you.
Hat on his head. Yeah. I'd be like, actually, yes, I am. I'm going to make sure the lifeboats are operating. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Peace.
But then it's like, dude, I don't know. I guess would word travel that fast? You would just have
even if word traveled, you'd be like a bar and someone would be like, "There's that coward that didn't drown." Suck my dick, dude.
Do you think that still applies in the military now?
It should apply to any boat.
True.
Like if you're on one of those like paddle boats in like Central Park and like the pond.
I might start taking that into driving. If I'm driving the car, someone hits me and I'm like in a thing and my car's on fire, I'd be like, "Get out." Just like,
you have to go down with the ship every time.
As a driver, I take that very seriously.
Yeah, I know you do.
I would be like, "Hey, everyone, save yourselves," and just sit in my car while it's leaking gas and be like, "Oh, fuck, man."
Noah, you were raising your hand back there.
Yeah, I was reading about it. Only 46 people died, and 1,200 were rescued.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
And it was only from Massachusetts to New York. That was the trip.
That's how long the cruise was?
Yeah.
That's like an hour.
Yeah.
It's like the Spirit of Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was like just like a
they
little
were on like a duck boat and they got hit by it.
Yeah, literally.
A fucking Stockholm icebreaker, dude. Yeah, I knew it was like less than 100 people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think all those people also died on impact.
I think they swam back to the coast.
No, they had.
I know, I got it, but
I
was just saying how close it was.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Considered the worst maritime disaster to occur in United States water since the sinking of the Eastland in 1915.
Don't get me started.
They don't know anything about the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
It's pretty nasty.
Pretty nasty. What,
fucking up a boat sucks, dude. There's like, I mean, I'll give you an iceberg, but for the most part, it's open waters.
You ever listen to the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald?
No. What happened?
You can get fired up, dude.
What happened?
It's an old oil rig. Went down in one of the Great Lakes. I forget. Maybe Ontario.
That sucks. What happened to it?
Just got hit with some nasty weather. But it was just like, it's Gordon Lightfoot. You got to listen to this song.
Oh, he sings about it? That's fucking sick. God, that's
Ontario, they say, never gives up her dead. When the waves of November come early.
Oh, damn, dude. I would have really enjoyed.
I fucked those lyrics up.
No, dude, nobody's gonna know.
But if you listen to this podcast, you know that song, dude.
You think so?
I promise.
Some Gordon Lightfoot?
There's gonna be a bunch of people that are like, wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald fucking rules. It's Shrek 1. It's absolutely
Is it
Shrek
really?
1. Yes.
Damn, that fucking rules.
It is, dude.
Yeah, I might get real into
part
Shipwrecks,
where
dude.
somebody comes down, the cook, He's talking to them. He's like, boys, it's been real good to know ya. They all knew they were going to die. Just the boy. Come on, man.
Dude, I'm going to get into sailor culture.
Somebody look up Edmund Fitzgerald. Hurry up.
I might steal.
It's right here. I'm looking it up. The lyrics?
No, not the lyrics.
Just the ship?
What lake was it? Ontario or?
I think Ontario, yeah.
I think it was Lake Ontario. I think so.
It doesn't say. It really just says the Great Lakes.
I could probably.
Probably want to, they probably want to.
You can name all of them, right?
What, the Great Lakes?
Yeah.
Michigan, Ontario, Lake Chicago.
Nope. Lake Chicago.
Like Michigan. That's Lake Michigan. That's Lake Michigan.
No, you can't. You're from there, dude.
Time out. Yeah, dude.
It's easy. It's Holmes.
Lake Michigan.
You just got to remember Holmes. That's the acronym.
I heard that.
H.
Huron, obviously.
O.
Ontario.
M.
Michigan.
E.
Erie. Hell yeah.
S. It's what the white race is. We got 40 more days of goofing. We're going to get them in. When Trump... The answer's superior. I'm just kidding. That was fun.
Listen here, America. We're fucking around.
We're done joking. Jokes are done. We promise no more jokes.
True.
Joe Biden won. We're done joking.
True. This is going to turn into a very serious podcast that's just about nautical disasters.
That's fucking cool.
That would be tough.
I've been dying to talk Indianapolis. What?
Pretty sure it's Lake Superior.
Really?
That's where he sank on the Canadian side of Lake Superior.
Bastards.
Those November winds, when the winds come early, dude.
They took our boys.
Probably some white caps in there too. A lot of white caps.
Obviously.
Come on now. A lot of
white caps just bashing up against.
I got to explain what white caps were when I was on the jet ski with Brittany. I felt so cool to have ocean knowledge, dude. Just be like, yeah. She's like, how's the? We had some. It was a Pacific, obviously a little choppy, but I was like, nah, we don't got any white caps out here. We're fine. She's like, what are they? I was like, it's when the tops are white because it's stormy. My dad told me when I was fishing like 10 years ago.
She's probably holding your waist like, wow, my man is a genius.
Knows a lot. Well, then it flipped.
Then you flipped. Then you Edmund Fitzgerald, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's been good to know
Pretty
you,
sure
boys.
an icebreaker hit me, dude. Flip my jet ski.
Just a Stockholm out of nowhere.
Yeah, dude. I got fucking crushed.
Shipwrecks are cool.
Yeah, dude.
We can talk Lusitania. We can talk cool shipwrecks.
Talking about Lusitania, bro?
You don't want to
40
talk
days
Lusitania.
close to getting sport. You don't want to bring that up.
You don't want to bring Lusitania up.
Come on, man.
I heard they found some weapons in the hull. I heard the U-boats were correct to sink that thing. Just that's a rumor flying.
Dude, they probably did have weapons.
Yeah.
I think the thing is like, why did they put weapons on a civilian thing, knowing people will get those Nazis?
Well, no, they're trying to sneak the weapons.
They dotted their I's and crossed their T's, dudes. They knew when weapons were coming across. You know what I mean?
They even crossed their T's. Even extra, get it? Although they didn't get that, yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
We're fired up. That's it. We're almost done making jokes like that.
True. We should just.
What type of jokes are we going to have to make now?
We can just start making fun of Trump. Just be like, he won't even leave.
I can't believe he's not leaving. It's like, I'm on the bench.
Yeah, we can do that.
We're going to have to.
What are the new jokes going to be? There's going to be a legion of comedians.
Our podcast. We both agreed on this from day one, and it just happened to be right around when Trump started. Mm-hmm. We go with the president.
Sure, 100%.
So when Trump was in office, we did lean a little right with our comedy.
Of course.
Now when Biden's in, we are going to lean very left.
Oh, 100%.
And I plan on being, I don't know about you, I'm going to replace Matt with Mayor. First order of business is me and Matt are both retiring.
For sure.
We're going to put the dopers in here.
Yeah, we'll just work sound and get high. It'll be pretty nice, actually. Just get stoned and be like, oh, I thought I had it on.
Damn. Matt, now for 40 more days, I'll sit back.
Joking.
Matt, for 40 more days, I will sit back. Is it 40? Is that how many more days he has?
I think they've been saying that for like 2 weeks.
Whatever, January. Yeah. Until 2021, I'll sit back and let you make jokes like that, make fun of a POC.
True. Two.
If whatever he is, he's something.
He's a mix.
He's something I don't like. And in 40 days, I'm going to really like it. But right now, I don't like it until January.
True. We're going to love them.
And then I'm going to love them.
True. Ask permission to speak.
I have been watching, you would fucking love this. It's John Brown's The Good Lord Bird. I told you about this.
Yeah.
Watched it last night. It's great.
That's the guy that's going around and
it's John Brown
freeing slaves.
Getting rowdy. He's like, I'm from God. I'm going to free everybody.
I'm from God.
God sent me. America needs to pay for the sin of slavery through blood. And he would just go around and try to kill as many people. And he was like, the fucking slaves are going to join me once they find out I have all these guns. And slaves are like, no.
Really?
No, dude, we're not going to go get killed.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, brothers.
I was thinking
But
about that.
the show's a little gay. There's moments that they did one thing that I thought was weird, which I have to look who wrote it. I would imagine whoever wrote or directed it is a person of color, if I had to guess, because they made Frederick Douglass a bit of a dickhead.
Why would a person of color make Frederick Douglass a dickhead?
Well, a white person.
You think it was like an Indian guy?
No, I'm saying a white person would never do that. Or shouldn't be allowed.
To make Frederick...
I think actually Ethan Hawke helped direct it as well.
I think that was was his message. Like,
Frederick Douglass...
People need to know Frederick Douglass was a fucking asshole.
Yeah, Frederick Douglass was an arrogant cunt.
Was he a dick?
In the show, he's kind of an arrogant dickhead. He's the man, but he's still like... I don't know. You'd be surprised.
Well,
I mean, the show doesn't claim really to be historically accurate.
Yeah.
But it's kind of true.
I just heard a Douglas quote today, and he was talking about how, like, in order to keep people liking I think this was Doug, to keep people like being a slave, they have to be ignorant and not be able to read. So maybe he was just kind of sick of, like, being the only dude who knew how to read.
No, he's, like, cocky. He's,
really?
like, arrogant, like, I look good, shit like that.
He was fly.
He was pretty fly. In the show, he's, like, fly.
Well,
There's lots of babes.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, imagine back then. He was...
I get it. Frederick Douglass was definitely probably the man.
Swagged out.
For sure. But I'm saying you've got to see the show. They make him like an arrogant dickhead.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah. Who wrote it?
I just listened to a good...
the story, it's based off a book. The book or the show?
The show.
The show is Mark Richard. Yeah,
It's
Mark
not good.
Richard.
Mark Richard.
Yeah, no picture of him.
I was wrong.
What was the book? What was the book called? Who was it written by? It was a book titled Frederick Douglass Was an Asshole.
It was part of the Good Little Bird. It was still...
Yeah, go to the guy. What's his name?
Interesting.
The fucking show rules. You would like
I would probably enjoy
Ethan
this.
Hawke fucking spazzing out as John Brown. Is
James
great.
McBride.
James McBride.
Who knows?
He's an African American man.
Definitely.
He is.
Oh, Jimmy McBride? Is he actually?
Yeah, no, that's all the picture of him.
Nice, I called it.
Hell yeah.
This guy's white.
Yeah, the guy for the show is white though.
Directed it, it's white.
Obviously appropriated it. I'll wait 40 days. 40
days we're going to come down pretty hard on any white creative.
True. Oh, yeah. They're out.
Making music and you're white? Not in this America. Did you know?
We're actually at 40 days, we're just going to go work at Spotify and be like, Joe Rogan, get Joe Rogan out of here.
Rogi's just fired up, dude.
He is, dude. He's
been standing his ground against Spotify.
He moved to Texas to fight lesbians. He had to get a stronghold.
He has to fight the war of Jack dudes versus lesbians. That's the Civil War.
Ongoing war.
Nobody expected this Civil War.
True.
Jacked lesbians versus jacked dudes.
Yeah. True. That's actually kind of who's fighting right now.
Yeah.
When you strip everything away, pretty much jack dudes versus lesbians.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
It's a good Civil War.
Yeah, I mean...
And just as many casualties from dysentery as the first one. Everyone's getting fucking dysentery. But yeah, everybody, I urge you, if you have a Showtime subscription, check it out. Check out The Good Lord Bird. It's a pretty good listen. And then, now, back to Shipwrecks.
Dude, I've been actually... Well, it's not shipwreck related.
What?
Sorry. I'm very sorry. But, dude, I've been Cold Warring with Bay. We're in a Cold War status of just like... Fine, it's nothing. Dude, it was
Cold War.
Dude, it was like 2 weeks, bro.
You got to set up a proxy war and pay for someone to fight her.
Oh,
That's like your Afghanistan or Vietnam.
that wouldn't be bad, dude.
Yeah.
The Cold War fights might be worse than just like full out arguments. Of just being like, I did say that, and what I would like to do, dude. It's the most like emotionally draining thing in the world.
Oh god, it's the fucking worst, dude.
Cold War. We settled, we settled the war. But it was
Hot war is what you need. You need an absolute just.
I got to go back to
total war.
I got to go back to breaking shit.
You need to bomb the people that aren't even that. You need to bomb her home front. You need to be like, yeah, well, your mom's a bitch. You know what I mean? You need to take shots at civilians, non-belligerents.
Yeah, just be like, look, I am very happy. This is very nice, but if you could do one thing for me, and underneath it, you're like, yeah, Cold Warring is the fucking worst. I will say, dude, while Cold Warring,
A lot of espionage.
big time,
Checking in on her, see what that. Just
big time.
looking in the room at her.
Watching someone half do the dishes and be like, interesting. I thought we had to do those. Right back, be like, all right, didn't do the dishes.
Yep.
I do want to start recording. I think that would be really nice. Taking audio recordings.
Of your fights?
Starting one, yeah. False flagging. Starting one. and then it's like, because if I know I'm on tape, I can keep it so cool. I mean, I'm not going to do this, obviously.
Yeah, dude, this is crazy. Between this and the surveillance state you're already in with your locations.
True.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I mean, dude, honestly, for me, it was never really.
I don't know.
It was something that I resisted, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know,
I guess it doesn't. It truly doesn't matter.
Anything bad, you know. I'm like,
but what if you want to do something bad someday?
Dude, there's always ways to do stuff bad.
True.
You can always do something.
Just put your
bad.
phone right here. Go do something bad.
Exactly, dude. No, I'm not gonna do anything bad.
Not gonna do anything bad. She's probably espionaging on this.
She could be, but it's like, dude, I've thought about this extensively, and it's like, dude, to have, and this happens to a lot of people, but to have to like go to your family and be like, I'm sorry, I forsook you guys. I needed to come.
I had to get pussy.
I had to come.
I hope my family understands.
Yeah, dude, it's I can't do it. I'll just fucking, you know.
Yeah, but also I don't like if you have a son, your son better not resent you.
Yeah.
I don't like that when dads cheat on their families.
Yeah.
And then the son's like, my dad's a motherfucker. It's like, dude.
Well, yeah.
Your dad was hard. He was hard and needed to come.
And
His
it's
dad
bullshit
needed
for like a
jizz.
17-year-old son to be, how could you, Dad? It's like, well, go get
You're
married.
old.
Go be married for a little. You know, don't fucking from 17, all the bills paid, get eating pussy like left and right. You're like, oh my god, Dad, it's fucked up. It's like,
it was funny. My mom last night was like, you need to get a girlfriend. You need to go get Phil was like, why don't you go get fucking married? He was just talking shit. And I was like, I've seen how it goes. I've been around you guys for the last 4 days. I'm going to stay single for a little. But I need a girlfriend.
Yeah, you think you need a girlfriend?
I think it's time, dude. I need somebody to be like, all right.
You need a girl?
Stop playing NCAA.
Yeah.
Stop playing the video games.
Dude, it is.
I need a girlfriend. I need a mommy.
It's a good force, dude. Under the guise of a woman's like just constant like, what are you doing? What is this? What is
Don't do drugs.
I will say, true. You do need them. My dad swears, but my dad was like, I would be dead right now. By food and beer alone, he's like, I'd be dead for sure.
Thankfully, I don't grocery shop when I'm home or in New York. But at my parents' house, if there are treats, I'd be dead. And I stay up. Like, you need a bed to be like, aren't you coming to bed?
Yes.
You need that.
Dude, otherwise I won't sleep.
Maybe they are good.
They're good, but you have to temper it. You've got to be careful.
I mean, it drives me fucking nuts. Like, being in a relationship and a girl's like, come to bed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm doing this.
But it's usually for the best.
But it is for the best.
It's very...
Because otherwise, it's 3 a.m.
You got to be careful.
And I'm taking the Virginia Tech Hokies to another ACC championship.
You have to be careful because then...
Not even enjoying the game.
Just...
Literally just playing it.
Well, that's the thing. You'll catch yourself being like, I'm not going to fucking bed. And you'll be tired. You're like, still not going to fucking bed. Yeah. No, that I like. I like getting on the bed schedule. But then they start like Hansel and Greteling you. I was talking about this today. They try to get you fat. They start being like, I love your chubbies. And you're like... Sweet, this is awesome.
Yeah,
you love my chubbies, and then you're watching a movie, and it's just like
chubbies.
Just like some fucking actor, he's ripped, like a 6'4" fucking hot dude, and they're like, "Oh my god, he's so hot," and you're like, "Thought you liked my chubbies, dude."
Yeah,
what
happened to my chubbies?
Why are you drooling over this guy? I'm pretty sure that guy doesn't have any chubbies at all. You put chubbies on me, and now you're talking about how hot that guy is.
Forced me into chubbiness.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, they do like to get you fat. Right away, which is kind of alarming. It's kind of weird. If you start getting ripped up, like right now, dude, I'm pure Goggins. I'm just like in my basement, pull ups, hitting the heavy. The heavy bag is something every person needs. In any kind of domestic situation, you need a heavy bag just so they can hear us.
So you guys will fight, and then she literally hears you go down the steps.
Not yet. We haven't got. It's not set up right yet. I did tell her. I told her before. I'm like, every time she talks about it, I'm like, wait till you see the wig on this thing. I'm about to put on this thing. But yeah, I haven't been. I still got to make a couple adjustments to it because it's my basement so low. The heavy bag.
Yeah.
All I could practice was just fucking gut punches. So I didn't.
Well,
I
that's
didn't
if you're getting domestic violence. That's what you got to do.
True.
You say, I'd like to kill you, bitch.
I was telling Blizz, I'm just going to go down there in a denim jacket and roll up the sleeve and practice like 80s bad guy punches. Like, give me my money or else.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here, freak. Yeah.
Yeah, but now once Biden takes over, you're going to get out of here, Nazi.
True.
Get out of here, white guys.
I'll be down there just fighting white old men, dude. Just fucking
black women saved us from fascism. Thank you, black women, for voting.
I fucking love Philadelphia. You know, it's fucking.
Don't you ever make fun of my city. Gritty.
We need community policing.
Yeah. You have to train to gut punch a cop someday.
True.
If a cop steps to you and says black women didn't save America from fascism via the vote,
Don't even
what
say
are you
that,
fucking
dude.
saying to me, officer?
Dude.
What is your name? Let me get your name and your badge number right now.
That's going to be the community police weapon of choice.
Yeah, the
Hard gut punch.
the body shot uppercut. Yeah, right in the fucking solar plexus.
Dude,
Is that what that's called?
Yeah, solar plexus right in the middle.
Yeah, you gotta knock
That's
him out.
Such a good one, dude. Like, look, we should talk. Gut punch.
Did you just tell me black women didn't save us from fascism? They did. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw that.
They rocked the vote.
Well, it was actually the vote was we needed white women to show up for the vote.
Thank Christ they did again.
Latinas shit the bed.
Latinos did okay.
Latinos,
the boys, the lads fucked up. The lads fucked up.
Well, it was funny. I was talking to someone recently, and they were like the nicest dude in the world, and he was saying how like he was watching a thing on, I think it was like NBC, some news channel, and they were like saying how, well, they were like when the results were coming in before, fucking the DNC rigged the election, stole it with fake ballots.
Before they fucking stole it from our boy.
Yeah, dude. So he was saying like while Trump was doing well initially, he's like right away they blamed it on minorities. Like, well, Latinos kind of ruined Florida for us in terms of their voting, blah blah blah. And he was like, his cleaning lady was there, and he was like, he was on the phone with his friend. He's like, these goddamn Latinos like fucking around, being like, he was making fun of the
joshing
liberals who were like
Yes.
instantly being like, oh, it's the Latino, it's like we have to blame this on a minority right away. And he was like, these goddamn Cubans, these goddamn Ecuadorians, and he like looked up and it was like, oh, fuck, goddamn it, I'm kidding, it's a joke.
Siento.
It's a joke. He was just dude fucking.
He did to himself. He's like, I'm a Nazi. Like, damn, I can't believe we have so many Nazis. Do you think the Nazis are dead now?
100%.
Do you think they melted like the Wicked Witch?
It's like when Mars attacks, dude. He took the one out, and the rest of them were just like.
I want to watch that. Mars Attacks
Attacks
is so fucking cool.
Slap, dude.
I loved that movie.
Yeah, Mars Attacks.
Jim Brown.
Mars Attacks rules, dude. That was actually one of my favorite movies. That was, if you'd asked me like years ago, like, what's your favorite movie? Like Mars Attacks.
Mars Attacks.
That was one of my favorite movies. Fucking big time
Mars
show.
Attacks.
But yeah, I'm just gonna get down there and just get ready to fucking just beat the shit out of white straight men, dude. Not homosexuals. I will not be fighting homosexuals.
What if they're gay and Republican?
I'll suck their dick. No, I don't know. I'll probably punch him in the dick, dude. Just fucking.
Yeah. It's time for us to take it to the streets. You know what's funny? Everybody boarded up those windows and shit, and then there were no riots.
Yeah, of course.
Because the Republicans lost.
There's going to be
apparently didn't riot.
Well, white supremacists are about to start punching people, dude, and shooting people. That was a thing.
We gotta watch out for that. Yeah. I think one retarded guy yelled at like a meeting, some guy in like a barbecue T-shirt.
It happens.
And they're like, "Look at the white supremacists going nuts." It's just a retarded guy like, "We're not gonna let you cheat." Like, it's crazy, man. They did that. The local news did that. We were talking about that.
Did they?
They were like, and there were some protesters, and then it was just clearly a fucking moron, MAGA hat, flag standing on like the steps of the Capitol like a retarded lady.
Yeah.
She was just screaming gibberish.
Of course.
It's like, dude, why are you doing that?
Blizz had a good idea. He said he was going to put on a Biden hat and a Trump shirt and just go down there and scream. Just be like, ah!
Yeah, that would rule.
That'd be awesome, dude.
This guy, we're not friends. His name's Carmen Christopher. He's very funny.
What's his problem?
We are friends,
Okay,
but
so.
he would not want people to know that.
Oh, really?
We were kind of going to be friends, and then I got canceled, and he's in the woke circle. But he went around and did he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Him and like Connor O'Malley. You ever see? Remember I used to watch those guys?
No.
They did the Chicago video, the Chicago Bros, where they were like screaming everything, and they were like Cubs.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah,
I used to be obsessed with these guys.
Yeah.
Now and then I was friends with them for about a week, and then I got canceled, and they were like, "Peace, bro." We still chat. He just posted a video that was very funny. He was walking around New York with like a microphone. He was doing like live stand up, but he started by being like, "We did it, everybody, Joe Biden," and everyone was like, "Woo!" So and he was like, "Now I'm going to tell you guys some jokes." People were like, "Boo!" Pretty great,
pretty awesome.
Shout out Carmen Christopher.
Pretty tight.
Yeah,
but dude, we're going to unite the nation. Joe Biden's going to unite all of us.
It's time for Joe to unite.
We'll be friends again once we get the vaccine, which
the vaccine. Thankfully, Joe's already on it somehow.
He's just dude.
He's been doing it behind the scenes.
Look, this is what I'm telling you about. This is what you don't understand about the president, dude. All we need is the right one, and then everyone will be happy and everything will be good.
Yes,
It's that simple, dude. If we get a good person towards the end of their life to occupy the highest power of the highest office,
it's important.
We're good, dude. Come on.
Especially Kamala.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so fucking stoked.
I was getting ready for you to make a joke.
I would never
seriously unload on you, dude.
I would never.
Don't, dude. The fucking
Kamala?
The historic fucking
Gamela?
significance?
Never.
Fuck, dude.
Finally, we got an Indian in the White House.
We needed an Indian.
We needed a powerful Indian
So
woman.
this is something they've attacked her for. Not attacked, but like, Drew trying to took away some of her POC thunder. Is she not black? I think people are trying to say
she's half. She's Jamaican. She them bubble clot Jamaica, ma.
Really?
She like, I'm a vice president now. Are we allowed to do Jamaican accent?
I think you can. Yeah, totally. I think as
Enough
long as you
people-
don't put
enough-
on the hat with like fake dreadlocks, you're fine.
That's why you can still do Jamaican. Is so many white people. The people that
Wait,
police.
Chet Hanks does it.
Chet Hanks is the GOAT, dude.
True.
That guy rules.
Well, he also did a pro Biden Jamaican
Pussy
accent.
boy, that bum clot. Dude, I was so hyped for that. Chet Hanks rules.
Yeah.
Chet Hanks, Shrek 1. Chet 1.
100%, yeah.
And the reason we're still allowed to make fun of Jamaican accents is because all of the rich kids that police cancel culture, all the improv kids were rich, so they went to Jamaica as kids. Every single anti-cancel culture kid has a picture of them as a girl with cornrows and hookah shells or puka shells in their hair.
Dude.
So you're allowed to stay the bumclot, the boy, the rude boy.
True.
Because they won't get you on that. Because if they do, you'll go, ooh, ooh.
True.
You basically did blackface with your hair.
They did.
A little bit ago.
Did you ever hear the argument against why? What the fuck was it? So there was an argument saying like, all right, well, if black women throw like blonde wigs in their hair all the time, why can't a white chick throw in some braids? And the argument against it is like somewhere in like New Guinea or something.
They have blonde hair?
There's like black people with blonde hair. And they're like, see, there's some people there. Therefore, it's
You can
blonde hair's the
only
black thing.
have hair that your ancestors had.
It's kind of it's kind of the thing. So like, well, technically, there's like people over there. It's just.
You know what?
It's a weird argument.
Now that we're getting down to it. We got about a few more months. We got 40 days to get our racial complaints out.
True.
Before Biden takes office, and then we'll never talk about race again, I promise.
Well, no, we will, but it'll be about the white race, dude, and not in a good way. Hi, welcome to episode 405. Fuck, I fucking hate myself, dude. Fuck.
No, Matt, come on, man.
I know.
Look. Oh, yeah, I was reading this one. It was breaking down the races for voting.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. It's weird, dude.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
then the comments are like, look, I'm a Latina woman. I got to admit, we fucked up. Black women, thank you so much for carrying this. And it's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Stop with this fucking break. It's crazy.
No,
It's crazy.
it's-
We're all Americans. You know us.
Yeah, dude.
We know you.
We're all going to be in the suburbs one day.
We're going to be Americans. Come on.
Well, it's funny, too, because it's like, as just, taking away the moral aspect of it.
Odd.
As a system of, like, trying to arrange millions of people by, like, an abstract, like, there's your skin color, therefore I can predict and, say everything about you. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Like, white people did it to black people and, like, hey, you got to do this. You can't do this because you're this. And then, now it's like, tides turn to hit white people with it. And they're like, hey, we hate racism so much that we're going to attack white people based on the color. And it's like, whatever. I'm not even, I'm not
Good
mad.
for white people for at least staying true to how we attack things. You know what I
for
mean?
sure,
Like we
for
used
sure.
to attack people for not being white.
Yeah.
That's always been the barometer. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, wait, are you white?
Yeah.
Get out of here if you're not. And then now it's like, wait, are you white? That's bad. Did you
Dude,
know
I'm
you were
telling you.
bad?
And it's like,
Good barometer.
the problem is if you take
That's a little barometric pressure, huh? What do you know about that?
Barometric pressure, bro?
What do you know about that?
Dude, that came along
What is it?
after the hygrometer.
What is it?
The pressure of the atmosphere,
Tell me
bro.
about it.
It's the pressure of the atmosphere.
What's the pressure of the atmosphere?
It's just how heavy the fucking air is. I don't know, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I'm talking about race right now. Dude, don't you dare white-splain the weather to me, you fucking asshole.
I'm sorry, you're right. We need more POCs in weather, not just that one guy, Al Roker.
True, and not that hot lady from Telemundo either, dude. Stop staring at her
Man,
ass.
tell us about
white
the weather.
dogs.
Byron Allen owns the Weather Channel.
Who?
Byron Allen does?
Byron Allen owns the Weather Channel.
No, Byron
He
Allen,
owns
the
the
comics
weather.
guy?
Yeah.
So Byron Allen owns the weather?
Yeah.
So wait, the blacks control the weather? I knew it, dude.
Basically, the Jews, the blacks are the Jews.
Blacks are the Jews.
Damn, I don't want to cross these. I don't want to put these dots together, but my mind's automatically doing it.
You did it.
So the Jews do control
The Jews do control the
Although,
weather.
I will
Byron
say-
Allen, black Israelite, Jew.
The weather,
The true Israelites.
the weather is actually going to be. It's if you're in the meteorological. Fuck, I can't fucking say it.
Meteorological.
If you're in the meteorological
Meteor-
community,
yeah.
the weather is about to be taken up by like Department of Defense. The weather will be taken up by a brand.
Yeah, they're controlling it.
Turn it. Well, There has been a program at DARPA where they have tried to destabilize other countries. That's a thing that they've actually done.
Yes, I heard Alex Jones talk about that.
They might not have done it, but somebody was like, "Hey, do you think we could cause a tornado over there?"
Yeah,
and they're like, "We'll get the weather.
Hit him with some tornadoes.
We'll get Glenn the Hurricane Schwartz, dude. Imagine him just being like, "Hey guys, bring your umbrella." And then he goes around. He's just like, "Yeah, we'll do a fucking C5 on these motherfuckers. Let's fucking hit them with a fucking hurricane.
Make it 150 degrees there for a week. Hey guys, you're gonna want to bring your sunblock. You're at war with the United States. We are gonna turn the weather against you. You should have listened to us."
They wanted to do it initially to can we? How could we? It's like if we're flying over somewhere, we need visibility. And they're like, could we? Is there a way we can kind of break up fog a little bit? And then someone was like,
I think we can make a tornado.
Yeah, can we send a nadir over there?
We can probably create hurricanes. This is what causes it.
Yeah, so.
That'd be tight. If we can, dude, I'm on Sicario. That's what you need to be on.
Yeah. You're trying to control drugs. I'm trying to control the weather.
Yeah, but it's the same thought process of
white
people. White guys going behind the scenes, being like,
for now, dude, they're going to get ousted from weather control soon. They're not going to like it.
Weather control?
Yeah, they're going to get ousted. Whites, dude, the fucking hateful,
it's always going to be, look, whites need the fall.
True.
We need fall weather.
Please, POC.
Byron Allen, POC. When you take over the weather, it can't always be summer. You guys can't always be having damn block parties. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Too many damn block parties. We need winter.
True.
Time for you guys to go back inside.
Dude, it's so, if you live in a predominantly black neighborhood, I remember I lived on 37th and Mellon, and dude, all your buddies, all your neighbors, they just fucking leave you for like 4 months. You're like, where did everybody go?
Winter.
I was just a lone honk, dude. In a black neighborhood, riding my bike home from work in the winter and just be like, where are all my buddies, dude?
They must see white people out during the winter and be like, these people are nuts. It's 20 degrees out, and these fuckers are walking around out there.
Taking pictures like, yeah, we like that kind of stuff.
Good weather. I need the fall. I love the fall, dude. I was just sitting out back in my parents' house watching the leaves fall one by one, getting ready for Notre Dame Clemson mentally.
It's super racist when people attack us for pumpkin spice.
It is super racist.
Yeah, dude, that's fucked up, man.
Pumpkin spice is good.
It's very nice.
I will say this: fried chicken's significantly better. Their stereotypes is better there.
Who eats that? Indians or something? I don't even know stereotypes.
I don't even know.
I got MIB flash from all my stereotypes. When Biden got that last electoral vote, I was like,
what?
Who eats what now?
Who controls all the money?
The Italians? I don't understand.
Do the Italians control all the money?
The only thing I remember is that black people are the true Israelites. That's the only thing I maintained. Because I was thinking about it as I got.
Because that's not a stereotype. That's just the truth.
Exactly. Come on, man. If you doubt me, check my Twitter. I actually posted most of Hitler's writings. Didn't he post Hitler's writings?
Deshaun Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Because he was quoting him about how white. First off, it was a
Hitler
misquote.
Write that
it was a misquote.
Okay.
Hitler didn't write this, but that doesn't let Deshaun Jackson off the hook. He was trying to quote Hitler.
Careful, dude.
Off the hook. That's not racist.
No, I'm not saying it's off the hook. I'm just saying.
I didn't use a bad analogy
saying that
there.
Deshaun Hitler. I wasn't saying anywhere. I'm saying I can't. You careful saying that Deshaun Hitler wasn't able to.
Deshaun Hitler.
Sorry.
Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson. Careful saying Deshaun Jackson wasn't supposed to quote Hitler because
Deshaun Jackson was.
It's offensive.
He accidentally didn't quote Hitler. He was trying to quote Hitler. That's what's funny about it. People are like, he didn't even quote Hitler. That Hitler didn't say that. It's like, well, he thought Hitler said that.
Who said it? Who's?
I don't know. It was gibberish. It was made up gibberish.
It was just like Marx.
It was just like Hitler. Yeah, it was Karl Marx. No, he was like Hitler. Hitler said that it was something about like white people are going to be shocked when they find out the true Jews are black and they've been treating them bad. And Hitler, which it's like, first off, Hitler would have. This is crazy because Hitler didn't treat who he thought the true Jews were pretty good. You know, he wasn't like being nice to the real Jews.
I wonder what Hitler. Yeah, how do you think Hitler felt about black people back then?
Maybe Hitler. He wasn't a big fan.
Really?
He wasn't.
Not at all.
No, I don't think.
Who did he like better?
Fan. I think he liked the whites the most.
Who did Hitler like better? Jewish people or black people? Be honest.
Truthfully, I think he liked black people more than Jews.
Sick.
I think he really had a.
But he didn't know the truth. If he'd known the truth, then
I think perhaps Hitler did know the truth.
You think so?
And that's why he was trying to get. He was like, "Get these imposters out of here." We got a couple more days.
Black people are the only people to beat Hitler at the Olympics.
To beat Hitler at the Olympics?
Yeah, Jesse Owens.
That was just one event. White people won other medals too.
I'm just saying, we beat him though.
No, we didn't. Germany won those Olympic
Clean
Games.
sweep, dude.
Medal-wise, Germany won.
Yeah. Yeah, please,
I believe.
Look, you can say whatever you want about Hitler. Don't talk about Germany.
Don't talk about the 36 games, dude. The 36. They see that ring? That's the 36 games. Get you one of these. You can look. That's like taking away OJ's Heisman.
True, dude.
It's like technically you can take away the Heisman, but we all know who won.
Yeah, exactly.
We know who won.
Yeah, dude. Come
Say
on.
what you want, but the Germans were flying that year.
Great,
36?
They're on like meth and steroids.
They were all on meth. Just like
The heart was beating 300 beats
pole
a
vaulting.
minute. Oh,
dude,
dude.
imagine being a Nazi pole vaulter. Right? Just fucking running.
Oh, my God. If you didn't hit the thing, you died.
If you knew the Fuhrer was watching, and you just get smoked by a black dude in a foot race. You're like, come on, man. You're asking a lot. Yeah. That would have been a fun day, though.
What, the German Olympics? So the Germans
I
crushed.
just watched the thing. In the 36, I believe Germany's medal count won the 1936 Olympics. Stoners, Google that.
Look it up. Try not to be too biased, dude.
I think the medal count, the U.S. was second.
Really? That's what's up. But yeah, man.
Exactly right. Bam. Who knows 1936 Olympics like me? And why just that year?
By 9 gold medals, they won.
Yeah, they were killing it.
Yeah,
That's
U.S.
pretty good.
came in second with 24. Germany had 33.
I think there was but some of the events were like riding a horse through like a swamp.
It's not fair.
They were just doing wild
Just
events.
German shit?
Yeah, just absolute German bullshit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was reading a little Beyond Good and Evil by
But
Nietzsche.
there were quotes, I will say this, and a lot of people point to this, that like Owens was over there and he was like, I've never been treated better. So there was shit like that, but that's because...
Was that what Deshaun Jackson was quoting?
Yes. No, Deshaun Jackson's... You can probably find Deshaun Jackson's quote.
Yeah, find out what he was actually quoting from. I'm actually curious.
He was quoting Farrakhan, who I think in turn was quoting Hitler.
So he was paraphrasing.
Deshaun Jackson was quoting Hitler. Like he was trying to.
Damn, that sucks when you're trying to quote Hitler and you quote. I mean, a Farrakhan quote is good too, but it sucks when like you're trying to quote Hitler.
What are you trying to do there, Lemaire? You trying to act like he wasn't quoting Hitler?
No, I was just
I appreciate your loyalty, your brand loyalty.
Get it, Noah?
It was like his Snapchat or his Instagram
Yeah,
story.
Truth,
it
please.
was from his Instagram. It said it's a book, and it says Hitler said, and it was
Yeah.
highlighted. It says, because the white Jew knows that the Negroes are the real children of Israel, and to keep America secret, the Jews will blackmail America. They will extort America. Their plan for world domination won't work if the Negroes know who they are. The white citizens of America will be terrified to know that all this time they've been mistreating and discriminating and lynching the children of Israel.
Oh, so okay. So
Deshaun.
he was just quoting Farrakhan. Fair enough.
Literally,
I think
it
I've
says
quoted
Hitler said. That was a Hitler quote that he posted. What he thought was a Hitler quote, he tried to share.
Was that a Hitler quote? This
No,
is
it
the
was
true
not.
question. So
It was not a Hitler
Farrakhan
quote.
slandered Hitler, basically? He
Pretty
libeled
much.
Hitler?
Yes.
That's such a weird twist of logic. Like, look, Hitler said, he's
Yeah,
like,
that wasn't actually Hitler, so he's fine.
he like footnoted his like bibliography was
Yeah.
like Hitler, page 32.
Yeah.
It was like Jews, get your fucking. It was
But-
Hitler's
oh, yeah.
bestseller. Knock
Yeah.
it the fuck off, Jews.
Could you cut it out? I'm trying to run a damn country
No,
here.
no, all those books are like, get your fucking shit now, pussy.
Yeah. How to be a kick-ass woman.
Yeah.
That was Hitler's first book. It was like 10 ways to be a kick-ass Nazi.
So he was quoting Farrakhan, but he was like, look, man, even Hitler knew the truth about Jews and black people.
Yeah. And then everybody was like, no, you can keep your job. And then he got hurt and hasn't done shit.
Really?
Yeah. Deshaun Jackson sucks.
Damn, dude. I mean, what was his point? To show, like, look, Hitler knew the truth.
His point was
The Jews are up to no
that
good.
the Jews aren't the true Israelites. That's what Deshaun Jackson was trying to say. That black people were the true Jews and that white people who were lynching them were going to be pretty upset when they found out they were lynching Jews, which I think is pretty funny to imagine.
Well, I'll be honest.
Some dude in the South that just lynched a black guy for a false crime being like, you're telling me he was Jewish?
Oh, my God.
I wouldn't have done that.
I'm just so uncomfortable by this conversation, dude, as now a new progressive and a liberal. It's like, what do I do when black guys are doing racially unsavory things? I'm just going to be silent. This isn't my time.
True.
I don't
Like when Deshaun
that's
Jackson
like
quotes Hitler?
That's like the bug in a Westworld bots software when you're like, I don't know what to do about this. I'll just be quiet.
When a black guy's like, yo, Hitler was right. You're like,
Another word about my privilege.
sorry?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't know where we're going with this, but I'm sorry.
just falling it like a grenade. You're like, yeah,
no, Deshaun, get out of here.
Hitler was right. That's the least I can do for you, brother.
Deshaun, thank you so much.
Thank you. This
Now get out there and tear your hamstring week 1. And us looking the other way for your Hitler comment.
Yeah, dude. That's the only thing you do as a white.
Worthless.
If you hear a black person saying something racially unsavory,
I get so
you
pumped,
gotta just
dude.
scream like a hateful thing.
I get so
to
pumped.
Take the heat off them, dude.
Yeah, true. If I hear a black dude start spouting off about like Hitler,
Just do it. Like, you start doing like an Indian accent. Be like, oh no. So like, hey, there he is. And like, I got it. That's the least you can. That's the least you can do to weaponize your privilege, please.
You do need to weaponize your privilege.
Have to weaponize your privilege, dude.
If you hear,
don't weaponize it too much and start defending the white race, but don't weaponize it that much. But just enough to get a nonprofit started so you can draw from the salary for doing basically nothing.
What a time. Where are we at time-wise? 58. Wow.
Look at that, dude.
That's about right.
Sliding back in. Dude, yeah, I'm excited. Dude, I'm excited. I think everyone who's worried, I think you can chill.
Everything's good. I know, you know what? People are going to be upset that we gave up on the Trump chain. We were never really on it. Sometimes we were. I won't speak for Matt. I apologize. But it's just fuck it, dude. Stop. Shut up,
Yeah,
everybody.
man.
They kicked and screamed.
Yeah.
They screamed for 4 years, and then everybody was like, "Shut the fuck up. Here, you can have it." Yeah. I know it sucks to reward people for such behavior. We had to board up all the Wawas just in case they lost.
Bullshit.
Because white people were going to go break Wawas.
Yeah.
And then the true Israelites would probably come in and steal some fucking chips and shit. The true Israelites do fucking love riots.
It is funny. It is a funny reaction to being like, my whole entire, like I'm threatened. My whole entire existence is threatened on like my racial makeup. I'm going to go now take consumer goods.
Yeah.
I'm going to, I need, you know what? For this, I will take a large TV. And I'll still be mad. It's like,
no, we're even. You got the flat screen.
True, it's not enough, dude.
Deal.
It's just a strange reaction, man. It's a it's not.
No, I'm not talking that. I'm not talking about the true Israelites looting targets. What I'm talking
about the white guy who breaks the window. And
I'm talking about. It's just funny that we had to board up all these shops just in case the left lost.
Yeah.
And then we all have to sit there and be like, how bad is the right?
Yeah.
It's like we literally were threatened with violence in this country if the left didn't get their way.
Yeah.
That seems like a problem to me.
It's pretty bad.
But granted, I'm good. I don't want the shit to continue. I hope Trump shuts the fuck up. Even if he did get cheated, which is a massive crime, fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with it. I'm lazy. Let it go. But rewarding people by threatening everybody with violence is bad. And I think that's what we just did.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I think you're right. Well, it's also, too, it's like, dude, you get caught up in the spectacle of it and just be like, I mean, that's the other thing, too. It's like, if I had a restaurant right now, it's not really a spectacle.
True.
If you got shut down right now, and I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here. That's a weird thing, too, how people are getting so comfortable.
I'm friends with the guys at the stand, and I talk to them a lot, and they're like, we need to fucking open.
I mean,
like every restaurant and club and all that shit in New York's like, no, we're done. We just are going to open.
To be honest,
we're just going to open.
They should, yeah.
They kind of are.
Yeah, I would. That's something like,
And then fucking, what's his name, is snitching on him.
That motherfucker.
He's snitching on him.
He's an asshole. Fuck him.
He literally was like, they're not following the exact rules that de Blasio set out. It's like, dude, kill yourself.
Yeah, that's like really shitty.
Yeah.
Or like, once, people can fuck around and like argue on Twitter and shit, but yeah, like going after like, not even someone in entertainment, like a dude who owns a restaurant's livelihood or like a comedy club. It's like, dude, you're a fucking asshole.
He's just targeting Italians, dude.
That's fucked up.
The owners of the stand are Italians. You'd think they would be true Israelites. They're Italians.
Think they'd be some pseudo-Israelites?
They're wops, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, if you own a restaurant, just fucking keep it open. If everyone stops being a pussy about it, please don't be a pussy about this. Just if you don't want to go to a restaurant right now, don't fucking go to a restaurant. If you want to go to a fucking restaurant.
Yeah, go to a restaurant, dude. Go to TGI Fridays, blackout.
But yeah, that's hopefully people are just waking up to stop pouring their life frustrations into like.
I think also with the COVID thing, I think people will relax on it. I think to me it seemed a lot like the left was just trying to exacerbate problems. You know what I mean? Like everybody was like, we can't do that because of the fucking virus and the things are so bad. Oh, it's like now that you won, it's like, oh, we're getting a vaccine. Things are all right. Things are looking up. Hope is back.
For sure, dude. I mean, they threw a little party. Yeah, dude, it's like go to your family's parties, do your thing, you know.
Yeah, well, we just canceled the Gillis family Christmas. A lot of travel, a lot of geezers.
Yeah,
it was
true.
a good call.
Yeah,
it was a good call.
It's
sad.
What are you guys gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, are you gonna have like a small like nuclear family party?
Yeah, probably.
That's what's up.
That'll be fun.
Yeah,
with the kids.
Well, I think there's people saying like don't even do that.
They can suck our dicks.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know. I might have to skip Thanksgiving now too. I'll be in Kansas City the day after Thanksgiving. Come on, Kansas City. Come on.
Where else? We're going this week.
This week, bro. Tomorrow.
Damn, is this
so by the time this thing comes out,
for sure,
I'll be at Zany's in Nashville. The next night, the 11th, I'll be at Huntsville, Stand Up Live in Huntsville, Alabama. The 21st, November 21st. Are you going to do that with me, that Soul Joel show?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I'll be there.
We'll be at Royersford. Right? Yeah, it's outdoor, but they're building like a tent with like...
I won't go inside the building in Biden's America, dude.
True. In Biden's America, we need to take the coronavirus very serious.
For sure, 100%.
We should have done this in a mask.
True.
November 21st, me and Matt will be doing some stand-up at Royersford, Pennsylvania. So I'll tweet out that.
Outdoor, right?
Yeah. It's outdoors. Listen, I know all my conservative fans are very concerned about the virus now. Don't worry, it'll be outdoors.
It's a place. It's the sacred site that Big Jay Okerson.
Yeah, it's the sacred site of the Islamic extremist attack on Jay Okerson.
I'll be working security detail while Shane's doing his headlining set.
Yeah, true. If another large man gets yanked off the stage,
not on my watch, bro.
It's cursed.
I mean, that might happen on Louis J. Gomez's watch, too, but not on mine, dude.
True.
That guy wouldn't even have made it to there, dude.
No.
I would have been the atmosphere.
Well, you probably wouldn't have done crowd work like Lewis to set that up. You probably would have been like, fuck you, cunt, bitch. The 27th and 28th, the Comedy Club of Kansas City of November. Come on now. Come down to that. The 4th and 5th of December. I'm back in Auburn, Alabama. I got a lot of
back
Alabama.
To Bammer?
4th and 5th in December, Alabama.
Whew.
December the 11th, my birthday.
What you going to do for your birthday? You should roast yourself.
Eat your pussy.
You should roast yourself for your birthday.
December 17th, 18th, 19th, Stress Factory, New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Goddamn, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of fun here coming up, guys, as a group. It's time. Let's put the past behind it. Let's put the past 4 years behind us, guys. A lot of nasty things were said. Can we just forget about it and move on?
Yeah, it is funny to think about of people like getting fired, like to sit on Twitter and make, I need my guy to win. And meanwhile, it's just like, you know, maybe like we're getting distracted while they just like blow people up and murder hundreds of thousands of people. Which again, it's like.
I don't think they did. They haven't killed 100,000 yet.
Apparently, they didn't kill. That was the big argument. Apparently, Trump didn't go into any wars. So it's like.
Trump.
Was that because of stuff?
Trump did some wild shit. I mean, he blew up an Iranian general.
Yeah, blew up the base. Oh, yeah.
He was getting wild. He was getting wild.
Sure, yeah.
And Baghdadi. That's ISIS. He killed an Iranian literally in the government's general.
Damn.
He just blew him up and then was like, do something.
You think he was setting the stage? That's the other thing, too. It's like, was that because of the stuff before? Everything's piggybacked. Like, our good stuff is from the last time.
Look,
like, no, we did the good stuff. It's like, dude.
I don't know anything. I do know racism's gone.
Done. It's gone.
January?
Well, 40 more days, yeah.
Yeah, we still got 40 more days to get out some bad words. So get them out. If you got them in there. If you feel like you have a bad word in you, get it out quietly.
Safely.
Secret. Maybe in your own car.
I think you got to safely dispose them. You have to, like, put them in, like, a box.
Yeah, it's like nuclear. It's like nuclear waste. You got to build a mountain in Nevada just to shove them in.
Yeah, I'm going to have
a collection. You should have a cave that you just open and just, like, the N-word. 20 million N-words. All right.
That's no good.
This is.
Yes, there you go.
That is good. That's very funny. That's where we store our nuclear waste and all the N-words we say.
Unironically saying things are gay.
Unironically, when you actually say bad words.
Yeah. Also, too, I got a couple of little secret projects going on, dude. Psychnol website will be out. Just in time for Christmas time. There's going to be a lot of boys having a tough Christmas this year, dude.
Yeah, you think? A lot of sad boys having...
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They had their Trump sweater ready. They're like...
Oh, yeah. I forgot. A lot of our guys are probably pretty bummed. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Look, you can be bummed. You're allowed to be bummed. Yeah. But don't let it take up too much time.
No.
Because it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, it doesn't at all.
It literally doesn't matter. You'll be all right.
And we're getting united, so...
We are getting united by the liberals really literally dancing in your fucking face.
Don't worry, we'll all be forcibly instilled with a sense of new morality. It'll be totally fine.
Yeah, it's going to be fine.
Yeah, totally nothing can go wrong here. Or,
That's cool you got that website coming. What else?
Website.
Is that the secret?
That's one of the secret. I got
one of those top secret projects?
A couple little creations coming.
What else?
I can't say they're done. Yeah, not really that secret, but they're not done, so I don't want
I guess we got secret projects. I got a secret project going, too.
Really?
I'll show you the
we got some secret stuff going on, but the Psych Null website.
That's because under Biden's America, you and me are going to have fun.
True, dude. We will have fun. We gotta bring fun back.
It's time to bring fun back. Let's make America fun again.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about.
You guys
Who cares who wins elections? Dude, I'll tell you what. Doesn't matter. Have some fun.
Yeah, Notre Dame's undefeated.
Have some fun. If they shut your restaurant down, stop being a pussy, open that thing back up.
Open it up for real.
I'll give you the first close. You know, people are scared, bro. If that was my livelihood, I mean, I'm not a pure criminal anymore. But like, bro, that shit's not happening.
Open
if I'm
the
making
restaurant.
food, if I'm doing something legally and like you can't do that, it's like go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I'm gonna locked up over some fucking cheeseburgers.
That's
some breakfast, dude.
Some breakfast. All right, we gotta close this thing.
Yeah,
breakfast.
So we'll be cool. That'll be nice. I'm excited to get Psych Null out. Excited to do fucking Soul Joel's fucking outdoor gig.
Yeah,
I'm gonna yank you off stage, dude. And fucking, you say one thing in Biden's America that I don't like.
My feet are too
First of all,
strong.
if you see a comedian right now in Biden's America, if you don't like what they're saying, rush the stage. And
Punch him in the fucking mouth.
You have to fight them, dude.
What'd you say?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, can you stop this?
Yeah.
Okay.
YouTube, Reddit, and one Instagrammer.
Did you say go?
Are we on? Are we swag surfing?
I think we're swag surfing.
Hell yeah, dude.
YouTube is correct about him. All right.
They want him out. I just keep laughing about like, because I get very rarely, but I'll get like a message. It'll make it all the way to my Instagram. A lot of the bullshit like doesn't get filtered to my Instagram. That's like my little happy place online, for the most part. Every now and again, people are like, "You're a fucking bitch." I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
But someone came through and was like, "Seriously, he fucking sucks." I'm just like, imagining someone at their job and be like, "What happened to that oil change?" And there's like, singing about that guy ruining this fucking.
Sorry, there's a guy named Lemaire ruining everything.
Get home to a bag of like Cheetos and you're like, why are these things all pulverized? And like the guy was just fucking in the back like, fuck!
Yeah, so spicy chilies, just a purple, the purple bag of Doritos.
What the fuck are those things called? Oh, yeah.
Spicy, they're the best.
There's
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to snacks in general.
Shout out to snacks.
And the essential workers stocking snacks.
The essential workers?
People don't ever talk about the guy stocking snacks. It's all medical. It's like, dude, what about the guy who goes to the grocery store at 3 a.m. and is just like fucking
putting up our chips.
Exactly, chips.
We need our crisps.
That cheese that somehow is good.
Yeah, just cheese.
Just non-refrigerated cheese that stays good for 4 years. We need that.
Mm-hmm.
That'll get us through.
What's going on, dude? How are you?
Chilling, dude. Welcome to this undisclosed location in Maryland. We had to leave the state of Pennsylvania because we couldn't legally operate.
Yes, we're not in Pennsylvania anymore.
Unless we be some, because it's like very feudal. It's like it has to be a member of your like household or I think clan.
I think you were on the last lease I signed. Technically,
it's true. So
we are housemates.
We can legally talk.
Yes,
and I think if you guys get baptized in the Christian faith, you're allowed in my house for like 72 hours without a mask.
Yeah, what's the rule on that?
So I think it's like, so if you're like within your household, you cannot have you're allowed, the government's allowing you not to have a mask on your face while you're in your household with your family. But if like somebody like like some sort of Gentile or something, like some kind of just like, wandering person who wasn't part of your kin is to come in, everyone has to mask up in the stranger's presence.
I actually like that.
It's pretty tight, dude.
It's respectful.
It is respectful, dude.
It's more of an honor thing, not the virus.
True.
It's more just cover your face around strangers.
It's getting to the point where it's like, yeah, dude. I mean, it's starting to hit the point. I had a really. I was actually trying to I was dealing with trying to distance myself from my judgments this weekend because I was at home and I forget what I was watching. I was just like, dude, people just want to fucking wear hijabs at this point. It was like, so I hear this thought comes through my head.
No, I got hit with, I got hit with a phone call of you complaining about coronavirus. Well, it's I was just like, it sucked because I was playing a video game and you were trying to bitch about coronavirus and I was just like, I don't know, man. A couple weeks lockdown couldn't be so bad. And you're like, fuck this. The government's trying to control us. I was like, I'll take it for now. Yeah, I got hit with the nego.
Well, it was good because I was like, Brittany's all excited. She's going to the gym. She's doing all this stuff. And then they were like, oh, yeah, we're closing all the gyms down again. And so she's like, what am I going to do? And it's like, just go 5 minutes to another county. But, she's like, fuck that. So I'm like,
so the government's messing with your bay. They're playing games with your bay.
Messing my bay up. And it's like, just let people go to the gym. If you want to go to the gym, go to the fucking gym.
Government's treading on everybody's bays. And then you're trapped in the house with them.
Dude.
So the government's like, no, you can't go.
I gotta
do
watch
that.
Kenny's fucking ass be like, well, people are doing. It's like, dude, fucking jerk off.
Everybody hates mayors.
Oh, well, they are the ones being
Mayors of every city. De Blasio, everybody hates. Fucking Rogan crushes the LA dude. He crushes him every episode.
Well, that guy got in trouble. Was it the mayor or was it the governor of California who got caught at the French Laundry?
I thought it was the mayor of LA.
Who was the guy? Mayor. Who was the guy that just got caught at French Laundry? He went to that like super expensive.
I don't even know what's a French Laundry.
French Laundry is this restaurant. I think it's in Napa, and it's like one of those things where like it's like $500 a plate, something crazy. So like the guy went on TV. Apparently, it's at some point before and was like, people need to get smart. People need to do what they got to do. It sucks you can't go see your loved ones. And like someone caught him at like a 12-person restaurant thing at like a $500 a plate restaurant.
Yeah.
And he's like, I regret that very much. I'm very sorry.
Oh.
But everything does get sensationalized. But I was watching whatchamacallit? I was watching Mayor Kenny hit the news. And dude, it's one thing to be like, hey man, like what the fuck? If he was just like, dude, what the fuck do you want me to do, man? I don't know what the fuck's going on. But he just came out and was just like, some guy was like, what do you say to all the people who are like losing their jobs and like their businesses are getting shut down? He's like, I would say that like people are dying. Like literally, like maybe it's a big deal. People die, and it was like, dude, can you stop talking like a 19-year-old chick? You're
it sucks.
Mayor.
Yeah, it sucks when politicians start acting like their supporters.
Yes,
like back when like W would be like, Jesus Christ, like he would just turn into that guy. So now the Democrats are like, actually, during interviews, it's pretty funny.
I mean, dude, it was like he was hitting. That was his response to basically like all he had to do was be like, I feel really badly about it. He was like, well, yeah, but people are dying, so like, whatever. And then, again, in so many words. And then someone asked him about like churches, and he was like, I mean, yeah, churches are open, I guess, but I mean, God can hear you from your house, so he's getting fucking snippy, dude.
He went Lutheran on him.
Yeah, he was getting snippy, man.
Little Martin Luther on him.
Yeah.
Just like, wait, was that? No, Luther had churches.
He's had a lot of attitude, and I'm like, dude, could you spare the attitude?
Yeah,
or at least
drop the toot.
Warn me with a T-shirt, so I know that you can't even right now. He couldn't even at all during the press conference.
He didn't have his coffee.
At least, dude, don't even.
He did not have his coffee.
He couldn't even. Dude.
He shouldn't have been on the air.
I mean, I need to see like a grumpy cat warning. I need to see.
Sorry, sarcasm's my first language. Yeah, warning. True.
Sarcasm. Yeah, dude, for real. It was.
Politicians should wear meme shirts from the early 2000s.
They have to if they're going to talk like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I had this theory last night.
I paused my game for this during ladies and gentlemen, we killed Osama bin Laden. Just pause my game. Come on.
No, dude, he paused his game hard. He didn't have his coffee.
He paused his game, did not have his coffee. He spoke
just had
fluent sarcasm.
Attitude, man. It was like, dude, I don't know. It was watching it was just like, this is fucking so stupid. But but I started thinking about it because, there's definitely, Trump, like, had his mode of operating that, like, politicians are like, oh, I can just be a fucking dick.
Yeah.
People were like,
yeah, it polls well.
Yeah, it works well. People like it's like authentic if you're a dick or, if you act kind of like bullish, I guess.
Yeah, but not like sassy.
He was sassy. He was sassy, dude.
Oh, sorry. You can't go to Thanksgiving this year? People are dying?
Dude, literally, he was like, oh, yeah, people's business? Well, I would say to that is, I feel worse about people dying. Next question. It's like, dude, what the fuck? But yeah, man, it goes back to the idea of like, so, we have the news. The news is a for-profit company. So it's like, it's supposed to be giving us, people act like the news, I've talked about this 100 times, is supposed to be like your kind of like, like, all right, let's see what's going on. Let's like tune into reality. But it's like your information is being kind of distorted by like what's profitable and not profitable, not like what's true. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I read this thing about, I think Pulitzer was the guy. News used to just be like C-SPAN.
Pulitzer?
Pulitzer. Yeah.
If you want to be a real cunt, you say Pulitzer.
You say Pulitzer.
Not Pulitzer. I have a Pulitzer.
Pulitzer. Yeah. Pulitzer, whatever his name is.
Pulitzer, dude.
News was just like, how boring the Wall Street Journal is? It was like, it's just like very cut and dry. Like, here's what happened. It's like,
I don't think I've seen it. I've tried. I don't think I've seen words within it. I've seen the Wall Street Journal at the top. I've never seen one word in the Wall Street Journal. Isn't it like the print, like, don't they use like 5 fonts?
Pretty small. And
I feel like it had, like,
boring, dude.
Yeah.
I remember when I worked in an office, my neighbor was subscribed to the Wall Street Journal, and I would steal it and bring it into my office. I'd read one page like, this sucks.
Yeah.
It's so boring. But that's how all the news was.
Would you like read it to be like, all right, today's the day.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
I wanted to go.
I want to be a Wall Street Journal guy.
Exactly.
And then first paragraph, you're like, what the fuck is that word? Like you got to read the paragraph 3 different times.
It's just like a front page story about like some small country in the Middle East's like stock market. Someone shorts their market, and you're just like 4 lines down. You're like, Jesus Christ, that's so fucking boring.
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, that happens to me every time I try to read.
Yeah, you start reading that paragraph, and you're like, all right, there's a country I've never heard of.
Yeah.
I got to place it mentally. I got to figure, like, just
That's
in your
not even
head.
a question. I mean,
You're doing
like,
the math of, like, what's in that.
Yeah, that's as far as I'm concerned. That's like you step into a wardrobe and come out into a magical. I'm like, I don't know what that is. And some guys come out like, I swear to God, what the fuck is my drip? Probably want us to read it. And I'm just like, this will look cool if I bring this in the office.
Yeah, I'll look cool if
Just
I
hold it out, and I'm like, damn, that guy reads the journal fast.
checking the stocks.
But that's how the news was. It was just like, just really cutting. It was just like what was going on within institutions and Pulitzer.
Where were you when you read the Wall Street? Where
I worked in an office. I worked at this real estate place where you would like.
you were at a real estate office?
I would call people who owned apartment complexes in Kansas City and be like, "Hey, I saw your complex there. Are you guys interested in selling?" And they're like, "What color's the exterior?" I'm like,
Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. I'll fucking kill you.
hold on. I like try to pull up. I was like, "You fucking liar." Yeah, I would try to call people, and then if they were interested, be like, we're offering $6 million below what you guys would take. And they're like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Both you and I give scam calls like problems when they call us. I did the same thing with cars. At this car dealership, I was like the online sales.
Were you?
So you would call and be like, hey, we sold you the car 3 years ago. You want a fucking another one? Trade that thing in. We'll give you a good deal for it. And they're like, no.
Fuck off.
And then I'd call about warranties and shit.
Piss me off. If they
I didn't get one. I didn't get one.
If they called me, if that guy who we bought our car from called me up and was like, hey, I'd be like, dude, don't ever do that again. That's so fucking annoying. Please stop trying to fuck my financial future up, man.
It's crazy.
Stop trying to ruin me.
I was decent at selling cars in person. I was okay, but when it comes to like cold calling or never got one that way and never got one with the bathtubs. And that was like combined like 2 years.
Cold calling bathtubs is tough.
That was like 2 years.
Are you tired of standing up? You could lay down.
Well, you get geezers and be like, yo, we'll come install like a chair for you.
It just sounds kind of like perverted to be like, hi, do you guys need a bathtub?
Hey, are you naked? You know when you're naked? And, hi.
I can't come when I try to jerk off in the bath. Do you know why? Because hot water.
I have a list of 70-year-olds in the area that I'm calling about bathtubs. I don't know how I got this list. So that's about 2 years of trying that and over. That means combined, I was probably like for like, especially phone calls, I was probably like for 5,000.
Dude, I was no better. I did very poorly on the phone, and then they put me on like data entry, which I was like, I have to be in charge of all these little details, and I'm like, yeah, man, you got to put it in. Absolutely, I Bartleby'd. I was like, I prefer not to. Totally refused. This is at my internship. I was like, I prefer not to.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not doing that. I'll quit right now. And they're like, they made me stuff envelopes, which I actually didn't mind.
Oh fuck, I forgot about this. Now that you're talking about the internship, so this is so funny. I'm happy to tell you. I just remembered. It's making me laugh. So me and Beezer were in Alabama, in Huntsville, and a guy gave us edibles. Usually I don't munch them.
Yeah.
Ate some edibles. Rice Krispie treats. Oh, that kid fucking ruled.
Man, that's
kid
nice.
ruled. So everybody in Huntsville left. This one kid from, I forget where he was from. I think it was JC was his name. He was just out back in a fucking orange Charger. He was waiting for us when we left the club.
Just a wise man bearing gifts.
He was. And then he was like, oh man, I'm a huge, like he had full Southern. He was from Bama, but he had a ton of weed to give us, and it was like we got to fly out tomorrow. Yeah. But he gave us this Rice Krispie treat edible, and first off, me and Beezer got back to the hotel, went to the hotel bar, which drinking at a hotel bar is the best.
It's pretty awesome.
It's the most fun thing.
Yeah.
And the guy kept it open for us. Like it was supposed to close at 10. We stayed there till like 1 with this old dude from Alabama. He was the fucking man.
Yeah.
But then we were eating, we got high. And I got into the, Beezer's just on his fucking phone. I got into this television show.
While you're at the bar, you're saying?
No. Okay. We got back to the room. So I'm watching this TV show called The Industry.
Yeah.
It's on, I think, HBO. I was watching it. I was so fucking into it. I was so into it. It's about all these interns. like working hard to get this job in this finance. I don't even remember what the fuck it was. I don't know what I was watching. But the main character is this black chick. And I started to get hints of like how woke it was. And then at the very end, the closing scene of the episode is this black chick after she's doing well, like overlooking the city of London, like in this incredible glass apartment, and it's playing like cool music. And like while I was watching, I was high as fuck, and I was like, is this gay as fuck? Like I was like, is this gay as fuck? That was what I started to ask. I was like, because I was so into it. And then I was like, holy shit, is this gay? And then right when I said to myself, is this gay? The credits came on like fast. It was like directed by Lena Dunham.
Dude, how did you
I started to scream laughing. I was sitting there like,
you got Duncan?
Is this a gay show I've ever seen, or did I love this? And then it goes directed by Lena Dunham. I was like, oh. And I had been silent the whole episode. And then as soon as directed by Lena Dunham came out, I was like, ah! And Beezer was like, what, dude? He like got scared.
He was just looking at like playing South Park. Like, what about Dunkums?
Oh, man.
Oh, that's hilarious, man.
Being like and it was genuinely because I went through the whole episode being like, this shit rules. And the soundtrack, I don't know, it fucking ruled. I think I was just very high.
Sure.
But the show could be good. I've seen it once and I loved it. So I'm not backing down.
But then
she's
Lena Dunham's stepping on Trump's toes, a little business show.
Yeah. Lena Dunham, and then it's directed by Lena Dunham, and I was like, I'm so fucking gay.
Well, dude, it's funny. I was along a very similar line. This might have been it would have been the same time because this was during the day. I was at the house, and this is what I was talking about. I'm trying to like get out of my like if I'm being judgmental, I try not to like let it sway me too much. So I'm doing the dishes. Brittany had for her family they had like a virtual like baby shower. So I'm just like listening to a virtual baby shower, and I'm like, dude, I'm fighting. I'm just getting just poisonous thoughts listening to this thing. And finally, I'm like, I'm trying to like really check in when I hear, when I have like a judgmental thought. I try to identify like what was the thought, and I checked in with myself, and it was like, this is gay as hell. I was scrubbing a dish. I'm like, this is gay as hell. I was like trying to like, what was the thought I had? I was like, This is gay as hell. Like this is 100. Dude, it was.
It's funny. Both of our minds are just YouTube comment sections. Like, I'm like, does this show fucking suck because it's gay? Yes, it's so fucking gay.
You just get like 34 mental upvotes. You're like, well, that solves that.
Yeah.
So did you actually know that was directed by Lena Dunham? And you're like, fuck, shit.
Yeah, dude.
Getting high and watching a Lena Dunham show.
I was into it. I was like, this show actually fucking rules.
Dude, I tried to...
A girl got fucking sexually... She was taking a client out.
Yeah.
And they got drunk together. And then when they're on the ride home, the lady just grabs her by the pussy.
Whoa, the lady grabs her pussy.
Lady on lady.
Is this like a reality show, or is this like reenactment?
No. They didn't film a sexual assault on a reality show. Were you
just watching like the 7th season of Girls?
No, maybe.
That's why the 7th season they all get the same corporate job and
they
just grab each other's pussies.
Get raped at work
by powerful women.
Yeah, powerful women sexually assault them.
Yeah, Lena Dunham's like, and then I come out and grab the women by their fucking pussy.
Yeah,
like, oh no, what have I been? I've become what I've hated.
Yeah, I think that's kind of going to be the point of the show because the girl then ignores the sexual assault and calls her back to make the sale. Like, she was like, I don't want to talk to that lady. She grabbed me, all that. She kept that to herself.
So the female
And then at the
boss,
end of the episode, because they're all interns.
Sure.
There's like 4 or 5 people that are interns. Oh, you know what? I started to know it was woke when the 2 female interns were talking about the one male intern. The girl was like, he a whole ass snack. I was just like, wait a minute. Is this gay? That's when the wheels started turning. I was like, am I watching something gay right now?
Smack Beezer like, Beezer, I need you right now.
Yeah, Beezer's like, yeah, it fucking sucks. What?
You and Beezer being
I needed
high.
my consigliere, dude. I needed to consult with the Beezer. Oh, fuck. But yeah, I've never felt it was like a Law and Order fucking dunk 'em. It hit so hard.
Fuck, man.
I've never had a question just answered immediately. Like while I was looking at the screen, I was like, "Does this?"
Oh, that's tough,
Boom.
dude. That is
Lena
absolutely.
Dunkums.
That's tough stuff, man. That would have fucked me up.
I
just got dunkumed.
Got dunked hard. It was good,
dude. That's like MK Ultra shit, dude. You're high.
I was MK Ultra.
You got MK Ultra, dude. You're stoned. You're like,
yeah.
Something about this. You see that Lena Dunham, and you're just like, she's actually
Truthfully,
high.
since then, I've started to admire myself in the mirror.
You should get real body
I should
pos.
take pictures of myself. Yeah, body
You
positive.
should just force everybody to look at your body. Brittany took a picture. Dude. Oh my God! I have to find this and give it to you. I'll show this to you. Brittany took a picture of me last night. I was by the I'm always naked at nighttime, so she was like, "Go see if you can make Maya go to." She's been waking up every night at like, dude, 12 o'clock, 11:30, just fully awake for like 3 hours. It's fucking nuts. So she was like, "Go try to put her to sleep," and so we have like a baby monitor. She took a picture of me through the baby monitor. I was naked and just sitting in there because I like put her in the crib and I just sit in the chair. So like I'm next to her. So
it's through the baby monitor. So
dude,
what is it, like night vision?
Night vision, dude. It's so fucking fun.
You probably look very scary in it.
Dude.
It's probably like actually a scary photo. Oh my God, dude. You're leaving Dunkles. What the fuck?
I was fully.
Why are you Dunkles?
Because I was naked. Thank God I was holding my bird, dude. And she just snaps a picture of me Grinch bellied out. Fucking, I have like Grinch body to the max, dude.
Your body doesn't make sense, dude. I've seen you. Sure, I've seen you nude.
It's a bad angle, dude.
It's the craziest angle.
Night vision adds like 30 pounds, dude.
Night vision adds giant tits, apparently. Show the fucking... Dude, you gotta see that. It's so funny.
It's not my true body, dude. It's not my true body.
No, don't show the camera. Why would you show them?
I'm going to dunk them, dude. I don't care.
True. You should post that on your... Give me that so I can please. Please let me post that on my Instagram.
No.
Please. Dude.
It's not an actual representation of my body, dude. You know I don't have fucking
so
tits.
Funny. I know you don't. No, it looks like you have tits in it. Like
it looks like I have like fucking Bam Bam, like Mark Henry tits, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. So she sends me that, and I was like, fucking pissed. I was like,
that would piss me off so much.
And, like we were already kind of in a.
So you're just sitting in a rocking chair in your kid's room like that?
Yeah.
You're terrifying.
Why?
That's terrifying.
I'm trying to get her to go to bed.
You look like the witch from The Vitch, dude. You look like the Vitch.
I do.
Exactly like the Vitch.
I look exactly like the Vitch.
And someone's probably like, Matt, you're like,
okay.
What?
So imagine that.
Go to sleep.
Imagine me seeing that and being like, people need to see me on HBO. People need to reconcile this. It's like, no, man, you just keep that to yourself. It's like, either you get shredded and get on X-Men, or you just kind of like put on a scarf and, you know, you're somebody's eccentric best friend.
Just be, I don't know what,
I mean, dude, night vision turns you into a creature, dude.
Night vision's actually
I've been working hard on my body, dude. I saw that. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah. Jesus.
It must be like a fisheye lens on that or something, dude.
It's on the tit eye, dude.
I should have left my dong uncovered, dude. I could have got like a fat fucking dong shot, dude.
Especially, dude, if you had a penis in that'd be the worst photo of all time.
I mean,
if you had
let's be real.
a penis sticking.
I did have a penis in that. I was covering it. Let's be real. But
damn, yeah, true.
Yeah,
even naked in the dark, I'll cover a penis.
You have to.
By myself in a room, I'd still be like, no one sees this somehow. Hopefully, there's not a night vision camera I forgot about.
Dude,
man,
someone room raiders you and sees your penis.
Fuck,
dude,
that picture is.
It's so funny, dude. That picture.
Oh my god!
I
would, especially you have like your sleep cap on your.
I have my mask thing. I usually block all the light out. Dude, that picture. Dude.
I'd be so mad at whoever took that. Let me see it again. I know this isn't great for them.
It's the pixelation made me look like I had titties, dude. It fucking my belly. I'll take the belly. The belly's mine. That was, that's after nighttime eating, dude. And I'm in a rocking chair, so I'm moving a little.
It's the craziest picture. What are you holding?
My bird.
No, on your other hand.
Let me see what I'm holding.
Oh, maybe nothing. Maybe it's the bottom of the chair. All right.
Oh, I'm probably just clutching a blanket, dude. Yo, that picture is so fucking funny, dude. It's like a Dali painting, dude. Looks like I'm melting.
Like scary. Fuck, dude. That needs to be released to the public.
Brittany will be so mad. She gets so mad when risque pictures are released.
We can cover your face.
I mean, that one too.
You can cover the least embarrassing part.
No, I can. That would be a good one to release, honestly.
That's important for the people to see that picture.
If there was any girls out there, they'd be like, ew.
Suddenly I'm the heartthrob of the group. You know what? Shane's not that bad. You ever see Matt naked?
He's like 70 and fat.
Fuck me.
He's like a fat 70-year-old. I might die of COVID according to that picture, dude.
Speaking of, dude, you're killing us right now.
Why?
Me and Lemaire, you're gonna kill me and Lemaire.
Common rhinovirus already got tested.
No, you didn't.
My daughter did.
Yeah, Matt. The reason we delayed one day was Matt had a cold. I was like, all right, well, see how you feel tomorrow.
Well, you were like, well, see, you might not be able to get tested. I'm like, dude, I'll get tested in 2 seconds. Watch. I got fucking absolutely dunked on by like 9
You got dunked them by everybody.
Dunk them. 9 urgent. Dude, it was so funny because I was like, maybe if I just walk into urgent care and just be like, hey, can I just please have an appointment? The guy in front of me goes up. He goes, hey, man, I'm so sorry. I was like, and I came in. I was like, I'm asking what that guy's basically asking, but so no, okay, cool. And they're just looking at me like, yeah, no. I'm like,
yeah,
hey, man, just a shot. You know, it's worth a shot.
I was watching. I got tested last week or 2 weeks ago when we filmed that sketch, and good for those fucking for real. Those nurses.
Dude.
Just sitting there, just testing, just sitting in an urgent care in Center City, Philadelphia.
People in your face like, come on, why not?
Just people coming in like, I have it.
Yeah.
Just somebody just walking to the register like, help.
Yeah, this lady was rocking like a tight N95 with like another thing around it.
The lady it was just it was a workhorse. It was workhorse Sniz.
She's not worried about it.
Fucking honky Irish, red hair, just a thick Irish redhead.
Yeah.
Just munching COVID.
I mean, they got those. They like survived the bubonic plague genes. Dude. They're not this shit. Come on, man. That's not
that
fuck with them.
body survived the plague, dude.
Hell yeah,
the body in that photo.
Who do you think picked up all the body? Oh, this body.
Yes, that body.
That might
was
be my astral body.
That might be the plague. That might have been that. If people saw that photo, like in ancient times, they'd be like, "It's a demon."
It looks like
it's a demon.
I look like a guy who somehow got fat in a concentration camp. Wait a second.
Kept stealing all the extra gruel.
What the fuck? I just had like 9 hats. Like, how did that fat guy get 9 hats?
This guy's killing it in here. Damn.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I like that idea of just a entrepreneur in a concentration camp.
They were
just a Gary V in there.
A couple people were doing it up.
Just a pure Gary V in a concentration camp. Like, you need to work harder. I'm going to outwork everybody here.
Yeah, that was kind of...
That's not a great bit. We apologize. We got a few more days of goofing.
Shout out to the Jews, dude. I love the Jews, man. I do.
Nice.
I love the Jews.
That's good.
I've been doing a lot of research.
The Jews rule. I've been saying, listen to the old
we've
cast.
Been saying, don't, you know.
I have.
You already said my body was disgusting. Don't make me an anti-Semite.
First off, we both know
Jews.
Jews do rock.
They rule.
They rock.
They rule.
And
they rule hard as fuck.
Yeah. First off, I never, we've talked about this.
I don't know why I have to frame this conversation this way. We can just say they rule.
No, but I never cared about Jews.
True.
Then all of a sudden I moved to the big city and everybody's got an opinion on Jewish people, which is strange to me.
I was in New York.
Here too. Any city.
That's what
you go to
Statue
a
of Liberty
city.
was originally donated for.
For what?
The light. It was supposed to let them. No, I'm kidding. It was given to us by the French, but yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm joking.
Fuck, I forget where I was going with this. Anyway, Jews rock. That's the point.
So, dude,
I didn't. My Catholic friend was like, "No, Judaism rules. The Vatican and the Jews are together." I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, dude. I started reading this book on debt.
I think he was just very Islamophobic. So, shout out to him.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I've come around on that.
He wasn't big on, well, you know, they're popping back up.
I'm trying to think of
They're pissed off about Garfield.
Who do I not
They're pissed
like?
off about Garfield again or something.
Somebody Garfielded them, dude.
I mean, dude, there was I think was it Pakistan? It was some country. There were, you know, it's probably not everybody there, but there was a gathering of thousands of people being like, kick all the French people out now because of that cartoon. So there's enough. You know, there's a sizable faction. There's about as many American Nazis as there are in like Pakistan, in Islamabad or wherever, just being like,
nice.
These motherfucking.
Nice, you got that exactly right.
I've been reading the
nice.
fucking, you know,
wow.
I've been reading 3 pages of The Economist once a week, dude.
That was pretty good.
That's where they were protesting.
Yeah.
They're like, get these they want French dignitaries. They're like, until you guys
stop drawing them,
goofing around and drawing these cartoons, dude.
They've been goofy. The French keep goofing around. I don't know why the French keep goofing around.
I don't know why. The fuck, dude. It's like,
just let it go.
I mean, it's also like, yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure.
It's funny. Like, I mean, obviously the guy's doing it, and like the What was the name of the newspaper? Charlie Hebdo. Obviously they are in the right. You know what I mean? They're like, this is crazy. What are you guys doing?
Sure.
But
it's like
also
it's like trying to win an argument. It's trying to like win an argument with like a homeschooled kid. It's like
no, it's like there's
these guys are fucked up, man.
There's a retarded guy in the neighborhood.
Yes.
And you drive by his house every day and you're like, look at this picture you fucking hate, and just hold it up to him. He's like, if I ever get out of this cage, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You're like, yeah, whatever, retard, I'm allowed to draw pictures.
You're just driving by and be like,
then one day he busts out and cuts your head off.
Dude, I mean, it's just an unnecessary. I mean, again, it is ridiculous, and it is one of those things where it's like, you know, they tell the Trumpster, which, you know, he could have easily scored political points by like, no, yeah, absolutely don't. Not a big fan of white supremacists, but they're like, well, it's not all of us.
True.
And
true. That's the left's.
Yeah.
That's the left's Proud Boys.
I mean, dude, cutting someone's head off is a pretty serious act of fucking violence.
That is.
Of beheading a person. Not even like if you were to murder them, it's like whatever.
Yeah, you're committing like an ancient ritual.
Yeah, but yeah, they're fired up. They're starting to fire up right now. And also, you know, I think we're doing a little musical chairs. We're getting the next thing ready.
Yeah,
because that was what I was reading too about the news. It was like when
once COVID dies out,
when Pulitzer was like, it becomes this symbiosis of like, so the news needs catastrophe to constantly get people to start buying, you know, join the drama.
It's like we're watching the local news with like hurricane off of Cuba.
Yeah, and exactly.
Like,
and
all
it's
right,
like, okay,
is it gonna rain tomorrow?
But the politicians also get to like become like characters in these stories and be like they were talking about Reagan, how he did the national debt, and he's like, we got to bring this national debt down, and the news was like, Reagan's at it again. They're in more meetings, and all they ever did was increase the national debt the entire time because they tried and they spent so much money on decreasing the national debt that they just increased it, but the news never said it. They're like, and he's back at it again.
Yeah.
They just like leave shit out like that.
I watched Showtime has a series on the Reagans right now. Somebody DM'd me and was like, check that out. So shout out to that person. I watched it last night, and Reagan's son's a fucking bitch.
Really?
Yeah. Ronald Reagan Jr., I think...
Never heard of
I think he did an atheist commercial.
What?
Jamie, bring that up for us.
He did an atheist?
Like, I think he did a television commercial where he was like, I'm atheist, and I'm tired of fucking hiding it. And it's like, all right, you weirdo.
All right, dude.
Like, knock it off.
When was this, in the 70s?
No, I think he did it like, I feel like I saw it recent.
Really?
Ronald Reagan Jr.
How old is this boy?
He's probably late 40s?
Dude.
Early
October
50s?
15, 2019.
Oh, I really just saw it.
So he's hiding he's been in the closet about his atheism until 2019?
No, I think now he's just running. I mean, hopefully the fucking guys in Islamabad don't find out about this commercial.
Dude.
They're going to be fired up.
I'll be right there. I'm not going to cut his head off, but I'll hit him with the stick.
So in this, I don't like that guy. Just from what, so I saw, you can tell he's very woke now, Ronald Reagan Jr.
Yeah.
And you can tell, I think he's very embarrassed of his father.
Yeah.
Like which first off, dude, if my dad was Reagan, I'd be like, yeah, suck our dicks.
People love
Reagan
him and
rules.
hate him. I get him mixed up with Nixon too a lot. For me, I'm like, yeah.
Both of them, I think, were like heavy in drug war and shit like that. Reagan, but in this thing, the son's like, he kind of like trashes his dad the whole time.
Does he really?
In this documentary, it seems like he talks about him. I mean, maybe he had a very weird relationship. I'm sure he did with his dad. But at one point, Ronald Reagan, I guess, had told him a story about growing up when Ronald Reagan's dad, so this guy's grandpa, was a drinker, and he came back one day, and I guess Ronald Reagan found his dad out in the snow, like pass out, and had to like carry him in and carry him up the steps like around Christmas or something. And then his son was like, and I thought about that when I went to the house, and I was like, there's no way my 11-year-old, like he literally on the documentary is like, yeah, my dad didn't fucking carry him, he was lying. Damn. It's like, dude, he was 11. I'm sure he like helped him up.
Yeah, dude. Is Ronald Reagan dead?
Yeah.
Damn, he's lying on a dead man's name.
He's lying on
too?
his dead dad's name on a fucking Showtime doc.
What a dick.
Yeah.
I mean, again, who knows? You know, maybe his dad was a feeder. That would piss me off if dad was constantly feeding. But
he was nothing but a horse feeder.
I mean, he basically was like, yeah, we beat drugs. What else you guys want to do? Yeah, dude, drugs are done. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fucking shitty.
I got fired up last night.
I was
watching Reagan. I watched fucking thing
So
on
turn
the J.
off-
Turn
turn
it
off
off.
Dunkums.
Turn off Dunkums.
You to watch
was-
that Dunkums out of your
I had to
mouth,
watch
dude.
Dunkums.
You're like, I must watch a Ronald Reagan documentary.
First of all, I think the industry is good. I saw it once when I was drunk and high. I was leaning Drunkums, and it was good till the very end. Then you're gonna be pissed when you see that directed by.
She should hide her name. She should have like
She should have kept it out.
Yeah. Or she just go by Lena Dunkums, dude. I'd be like,
Leaning Dunkums.
Lena Dunkums. Well, Mary, Lena Dunkums ever hire you?
Oh yeah, then weren't you gonna get hired by Lena Dunkums? Also, YouTube comments, get ready. He's about to talk.
Yeah, I got hired by a 17-year-old Dunkums. Yeah.
Oh, you did get hired.
Yeah, but like the show didn't get picked up.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if it got picked up, you should stop doing this because our fans hate you and will ruin that show. You got 1 million Seth Simons, dude. I got one. You got fucking 1,000 Seth Simons. Yeah, they are going to ruin your career at any moment.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's all right.
It'll
It'll be
happen.
all
It
right.
happens, dude.
Uh,
Well, apparently,
God, the show just feels so derailed now that Lemaire talked.
I know, it's fucking ruined, dude.
It's almost like the whole show is fucking ruined.
We should just leave, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah.
what we're doing here.
No, this fucking ruled. I watched, I never read it. I heard it was good, Crossfire, about JFK.
It's good.
There's this dude. I got to get his name correct. Jamie, we bring that up? Crossfire, JFK.
We're gonna get the TV in here soon.
Yeah, it'll be good. This guy
Profit
is
willing.
hilarious. He's got, so it's an Amazon documentary. It's about his book. The author just sits there and explains to you his book.
Swag.
But he's in a cowboy hat. He just sits at a computer. Camera's on him. He sits at it. He's like, and this. He's like, do you think this happened?
Oh.
It's so good.
So he wrote a book on the JFK assassination. or
Yeah,
the
that's
whole
like
thing?
considered like great.
So he's really.
Crossfire is like the book on the JFK assassination,
Well, apparently they took a poll back then.
or at least it was.
Well, they took a poll.
I'm sure it's been
after
debunked.
that happened, dude. Well, apparently back when he got assassinated, there was like a minority of people who believed that like it was actually carried out the way they said it was. Like nobody
Yeah.
really believed that. They were like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, there were pieces of evidence in this that were just like, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa. They weren't even.
I saw shit before saying Woody Harrelson's dad was there.
I heard that. I heard Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz was there.
Ted Cruz's dad.
What?
Fucking Trump said that like during the campaign.
Stop.
Trump's like, I'm pretty sure Ted Cruz's dad killed Kennedy. Anyway, he's like, no, I don't know if that's true. I heard that.
Trump is boys with you know who? Robert,
mob.
one of them, JFK Jr. mob. Yeah,
Boys with the mob. The mob was in that.
I think it was kind of well known that his family was mobbed up, and the mob were like, "Oh, we got our guy in." And for some reason, him and his brother were like, "Fuck the mob," and just went against them. And they were like,
There was it's
Yeah.
Mars, right? The guy's name is Marrs. Yeah,
Jim Mars.
Jim Mars. The guy fucking rules. He's dead now. I think he taught like UFO classes at
God
Texas.
"Damn, dude."
Guy fucking ruled.
I mean, dude,
but
fuck.
his JFK shit, like, this guy was obsessed with it, and he was from there. He was from Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Like the documentary opens with him like on stage at one of Jack Ruby's clubs. You know, Jack Ruby shot Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh,
He was
really?
just this maniac, this like guy who owned a strip club. It was like, he can't believe he killed my president. Just shot him before he got to testify. Like, oh, dude.
Yeah, super suspicious.
There was stuff like,
I mean, that's like crazed fanatic on crazed fanatic. Like they're just like eating each other. Like, oh, everything's gone.
There's
no
some
story.
ones that I'm going to misremember them and fuck it up. But there was one where a police officer from Dallas was in the car with FBI or military police, and they were leaving the hospital, going back to the scene or whatever. And the FBI agent, I guess, had given him enough information that when he got back, he wrote a list of employees at the book depository. And the top one was Harvey Lee Oswald. He got it backwards. But he wrote an address. He got the wrong address, 603. He wrote down the wrong address on his list of where these people are from. But that was a house that Lee Harvey Oswald had lived at. So the guy who just gave him the information gave him an old record of Lee Harvey Oswald. He didn't get it from the book depository. He got it from the military. And then, I don't know, they cross-referenced it. It was just wild.
Yeah,
They're like,
man.
this just proves the military, the government handed this.
Didn't someone else
information
get
to them. I
shot?
fucked
Down,
this
didn't
up.
someone else get shot down there too?
Yeah,
There was
the
like
guy.
a cop that got like blasted as well.
Cop got shot. There was a guy directly. I think a cop got shot. I think a cop got murdered. There was a guy directly in front of JFK that got hit, but
Okay.
that was the magic bullet. It like went through JFK's back, didn't touch bone,
Yeah.
and then redirected in JFK to come out of his neck It's so wild.
Did this bullet happen to have like eyes and teeth on it too?
Yeah, it's insane. And even the magic bullet, the bullet theory. So I guess the back seat was a little elevated in this car, so they like tried to recreate it. And then even in the picture, the guy's like, you can see the place where it's supposed to enter JFK's back, and the guy's like up to here. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. I think it was Gerald Ford, dude. Gerald Ford was in on it. Hoover, all of them.
Yeah.
Bunch of punks. J. Edgar Hoover, I don't think I've ever heard of a guy get a worse rap as
That guy
time
gets
goes on.
crushed, dude.
As time goes on, it turns out that guy stunk. He was lean as stinkums, dude.
Dude, he was, man.
He was big time stunkums.
He was a weirdo, dude.
He was a weirdo. I think he was gay. I think he fucking killed every
sex pervert, dude.
He killed every civil rights
Andrew
activist.
Cunanan, dude.
He was.
Dude, first of all, shout out to the actor who played Andrew Cunanan. Apparently, he's in Glee as well.
Yeah,
He's fantastic. He plays a gay guy in Glee. He plays a gay psychopath in the Andrew Cunanan thing, the Versace.
Yeah.
Dude's straight, not gay.
Whoa.
He came out and he goes like, dude, he like just crushed gay roles. I swore this guy was gay.
Well, then the gay people need to take umbrage with this.
I think he kind of like.
Yeah, you got to get ahead of that.
So nasty, dude. You
but
can't
he's so
stop.
gay.
He's so gay, dude. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
Matt Damon, amateur hour, trying to be as gay as this guy. Nah, dude. He apparently came in. He's like, no more gay roles. This guy wanted to act so bad. They're like, here's what we got: gay psychopath murderer. He was like, I knocked Glee out of the park.
Yeah, fuck
Glee,
it.
the Glee one's gentle. The fucking he's just like straddling 65-year-olds and like stuffing his fingers in their mouth. Dude, it's fucking
and then
rugged.
dancing around, kind
Yeah.
of sexually.
Yeah, dude.
I don't like that. That
see him
fired
on-
me up. I got mad.
Dude, that show fucking ruled. I had no idea. I thought he was
Shine.
gay.
You know the rapper Shine? He in his
Yeah, I
one
know.
song, Andrew Cunanan ass. Yeah, he calls people Andrew Cunanan asses. I'd listened to that song obviously years before I saw the show or knew
So
who
he was
Andrew
pissed
Cunanan
about
was.
Cunanan.
Shine called other men Andrew Cunanan ass
Gay murderers, dude.
dunkums.
Really? Yeah, I was like pumped on that dude. I saw him first in the Cunanan, and then I was like, dude, what the fuck? Because Brittany's watching Glee right now. I'm like, Cunanan isn't. She's like, that's like the thing he was from. I was like, damn,
Bro,
boy.
don't get me off the JFK.
Sorry.
There's nothing else. I have no more information.
No, yeah,
but
it's
you
super
do
strange.
need to know. JFK, something was up there. That's what I got
I
out of
think
it.
Don DeLillo wrote a book called Libra. I believe that
Yeah.
is it's just all about JFK stuff.
This guy, no, dude, he's got nothing on.
I mean,
Mars. He's literally sits there in a cowboy hat,
Yeah, I mean,
southern
please.
accent. And he's just like, and you expect us to believe this?
I mean, dude,
That's the documentary.
that's the dream. Just going up a gravel driveway, lifting one of those heavy horse fences, and pulling my pickup truck into a house with like a couple dogs running
Yep.
around.
Film
and
an
having-
Amazon doc.
Just going right on the computer and be like, the government's lying to all of you. That's all I want. That's all I'm going for, dude. I just want to
Yeah,
get.
this guy.
Like, come on, man. Or
He
just
killed
teach
it.
alien classes, dude. I always like, how the fuck do you start to teach alien classes?
This guy's in, dude. He was a journalist, I think, in Dallas at the time. Like this guy, he was all over it, dude. So they didn't. He just keeps showing you the Dallas police records of all. First off, the FBI took all the evidence right away.
Yeah.
So crazy, of
course, yeah.
But they like at first Dallas fingerprinted the guns. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They did the test to find gunpowder on your hands and face. Nothing. Off Lee Harvey Oswald.
What?
Nothing, including his face, which would have been covered with it. In order to get those 3 shots off that quick, he would have had to just keep his face on the rifle.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have had time to bring it down. Trust me. I mean, this is Mars.
We couldn't shoot. That's Mars. But
This
you
is
can't shoot
Mars
from the
talking.
hip.
He's like, you can't bring it down.
Dude,
Load
if a
it.
guy with a
All right.
southern accent tells me anything about guns, I'm like, facts.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Yes, sir. But then this guy who was the funeral director for Lee Harvey Oswald. First off, the mom claimed she didn't know who was in that casket. She was like, "That's a body double." There's rumors there too. Lee Harvey
Really?
Oswald was some rumors. Mars told me about him, but the guy who worked at the funeral home said the FBI came in and just because 3 days later or 4 days later, then they got fingerprints off the gun. The FBI got the fingerprints. Dallas was like, "There's no fingerprints on this." They said they went to his funeral or to the funeral home, got his casket, put his hand on the gun.
Oh.
He was the guy who did the funeral was like, I had to scrub the ink off of his hands from the fingerprinting.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Although I don't know why they'd use ink. Yeah, whatever.
I think it's like,
to get the fingerprint, not to put it on. We got it. We'll figure
it's gotta
it
be
out.
funny, dude, to be in journalism
I
school.
think I just debunked Mars, dude.
What?
No,
Dude.
just debunked them. Easy.
You expect me to believe that?
Yeah. You think we're going to believe this? And then it's like an old documentary, so it's like shitty transitions. It's very funny.
I'm just laughing about journalism school. Be like, oh, what's Bob up to? Be like, he went into aliens. And
You got an alien.
It happens, man.
For
You
some
start
reason.
researching shit, and you're just like, wait a second, what? And you're just 30 years. You're just in New Mexico, just being like, look, hear me out here. Like, they are out there. Apparently, they claimed aliens. I think the government was like, yeah, aliens, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a fuck. I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The government released aliens this year.
Nobody. Everyone's like, yeah, dude. The drummer from Blink-182 told us, dude.
Yeah, we know. We watch Rogies, dude. Yeah. We all watch Rogies. You're not telling us anything new.
Of course, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the book that I was going through this is why it's not why, but it's like the guy starts talking about debt, and so naturally you start going to like money lending and all this stuff, and I'm reading the book, but I watch like a million interviews, and the guy was saying how historically Jews would like, so you would go the guy's a Jew,
All right.
the guy's a Jew. He hates the term self-loathing Jews, by the way. He's like, this is fucking bullshit. But he was saying that a lot of times, like in medieval Europe, you would have like these dukes, these like European dukes, and they would like, Jews would come in, and they tell the Jews like, you guys can't work, like no jobs for you, and they would tell like the peasantry and be like, fuck these Jews, am I right? And they'd be like, yeah, fuck those Jews, like we're not gonna let them work, and the peasantry would be like, yo, you fucking rule, duke. So then he would go like, hey Jews, how you going? How you doing? They're like, pretty fucking bad. You won't let us work. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna let you lend money for me. So the Duke would set them up as money lenders and be like, all right, you can lend money here. Here's the interest rates. And then when the Jays started making a lot of money, the Duke would be like, damn, these guys are killing it. And they'd be like, hey guys, don't these Jews suck? And the peasantry would be like, yeah. And like, I'm getting them out of here. And the Duke would just take all of the money that they collected and be like, get the fuck out of here. So that would happen to them constantly as they moved around. They'd be like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So it was pretty funny.
Interesting.
Pretty funny. I actually also adds up with. I watched this thing up by Thomas Sowell, A Brief History of the Jews. Very similar thing. They would like wander in somewhere, but they went ham around like the Babylonian period. Like they were motherfuckers. I mean, this is like 5th century, whatever. But they were talking about how they were doing their thing, and then they got conquered so many times.
Wait, David, right? Like Solomon and David.
There was
David versus Goliath. David was a Jew.
David was a Jew.
He tricked Goliath. Dude.
I think was Goliath not a Jew?
Goliath was not a Jew.
I thought he was a bear. I thought he was a bear Jew. No,
I thought he was a bear Jew.
I thought he was like Michael Rappaport's great grandfather. Goliath was just like 5'9", 160.
Yeah, definitely.
No, there's some brawny fucking Jays. There's a couple.
Sandler.
Fucking, I know a brawny. I know a big bear Jay, dude.
Who?
Fucking, he's an entrepreneur, dude. Fucking Andrew.
Who?
You wouldn't fucking the guy who owns Magoobies, dude. You wouldn't
want
to get your bitch
true.
on. He's a big wrestler.
I was texting him last night. That's crazy. I texted him last night.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking.
While watching JFK, I was texting Andrew. I was just like, "How you doing, bro?"
How is he doing?
He's doing all right. He always is very funny. If you're talking about self-loathing Jays not being a real thing, that guy is the best. You could text him and be like, "How you doing?" And be like, "Are you doing good?" He'd be like, "Define good." And be like, "Yes, dude. Tell me what's wrong."
But this guy got into the whole book is called Debt. It's a 5,000-year history. And warning, the guy who wrote it, David Graeber, he's an anarchist. But he's like, this guy was like about to get like tenure at fucking Yale or something. He's smart as fuck. He's not like like a dunce. But he wrote this book about like debt and how the idea of debt.
Dunce him.
He's not a dunce him at all. A lot of times you hear anarchists and you're like, oh, this guy, some guy like that hangs at the mall and is like, yeah. This guy's super fucking smart.
Yeah, or you.
So he wrote.
Never mind. I was gonna trash.
Who?
Basement. Our old apartment.
So he did this book where the question he was at a little like cocktail party thing, and he was hanging with this priest, which is really, this guy has like the funniest group of friends. He's like, I was with this priest hanging out, and it's really annoying because this guy would introduce me as an anarchist, which would like, I'm in polite society and everyone's kind of already judging me a little. And
that's funny. That's how I introduce all my friends. I'm like, oh, this is Jimmy. He's a fucking communist.
That's
right away.
That's what the priest was doing to him. So he's at the priest, and he's like, no, you'll like this person. This person that does like, they're like a, what the fuck did you say? They do like legal activism. He's like, you guys, because he like did a lot of the Occupy Wall Street shit. They're like, you guys will get along. So this guy had just been in Madagascar, the author of the book. And he was explaining to this lady, he was like, I was in Madagascar for 2 years trying to negotiate with the IMF to be like, stop fucking, like, just forgive these guys loans. You loan them money. Because apparently these big centralized banks got like a huge tide of oil money like came out of the Middle East, and so they got like flooded with all this money, and they're like, well, fuck, we have to lend this to somebody.
Yeah, they just destroyed Africa through that.
Yeah, they're like, it's fucking pointless. So they're like, they would like either ask the current guy like, hey, you guys should take a loan to fix shit, and they'd be like, no, and they're like, all right, we'll put another.
It's
guy.
like what China did with the.
Which one?
China's doing it right now. They like lended a ton of money to all these like port cities.
Yeah.
And then they're like, if you can't pay it back by this date, we own the port. Basically. And so it's just China just building ports.
So that's what they did, but they were also just like, they just wanted to get some interest on this money. So they would give a loan. This guy was telling this lady, I was just in Madagascar, it's a fucking mess. Like they gave the loan to these people, they paid it back. It wasn't even like they took it out. It was like like a dictator will be like, okay, and put most of it in a Swiss bank account. And then there's people who are like, we have to pay this money back, blah, blah, blah. So what happened was the government they had this like program where like they would vaccinate people or some kind of thing with it was like to
you
help
got Jews and vaccines.
It was mosquito control. No, it was good. It was mosquito control. It was
right.
mosquito. There was no Jews. Well, maybe I don't know who works at the IMF, but I don't know. I'm saying there could have been a couple, but the thing that so they were doing this mosquito program where like they did it every so many years, and it would like inoculate people versus like the horrible diseases from mosquitoes, which actually you have a better chance of dying from mosquito stuff than like a bunch of other stuff you think about. But
for sure.
But the so dude, it like because they like made them, they're like, look, you guys are slow on your loans.
It's a good Snapple fact. I know. You actually have a good chance of dying from mosquito stuff than other stuff. Anyway. Just saying.
So they couldn't afford to pay back these loans that the people didn't even take out. So this guy's explaining this whole thing to a lady. He's like, as soon as I got down there, like literally 5,000 children died due to mosquito-related deaths that would have been preventable if these people had just been like, all right, just fuck this fucking loan. You guys have paid us back this loan like 7 times already. We're just crushing you in interest.
Yeah.
Here's the mosquito. Like, dude, like 5,000 kids died.
Oh.
Like I think like 10,000 adults died, 5,000 children died. And he was down there like trying to negotiate a settlement, being like, dude, this is fucking crazy. Like you're fucking these people.
From what, malaria or what do they get?
It was some kind of thing. It was something fucked up. So he's explaining this to this lady, this long drawn out scenario, and she was like, well, they borrowed the money, they have to pay their debts. And so his whole idea, the book's looking into like where does the moral obligation from like debt come from and how far does it go back? And he goes all the way back to like the Sanskrit word for debt is also the same for sin, and the Aramaic word for debt is also the same as sin. So like it's kind of like built into like our whole morality systems. But there was one thing, or there was a couple, but you know why like our credit cards get like erased every 7 years? That's the Jubilee. That comes from like ancient like Hebrew law. So what happened was, the Hebrews were doing their thing. And then
wait, what? It gets erased? What?
The Jubilee. Every 7 years, your debt gets kind of like forgiven. Like if you have a credit card, and every 7 years, it kind of just like goes away.
I've never had a credit card ever.
I cashed in hard. My mom told me this when I was young, so I was like, sweet. So yeah, so there was I like just lit up a credit card when I was 21 and just like I got 7 years, dude. I'll be good. I don't need credit for 7 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a thing. Debts. I think if you're bankrupt too, there's a certain thing. After 7 years, the bankruptcy kind of wipes. There's something kind of to it. But where that comes from is
Jubilee.
Like, it's the Jubilee year.
We have Jubilee Day in Mechanicsburg.
What is that? What do you guys do?
It's just a large fair in Mechanicsburg.
So
we celebrate.
So what would happen was so back in the day, so the Hebrews are doing their thing, and then they were like the Babylonians and Persians would come fuck them up. So the one guy used to be Kangs. He was a Jewish dude. He was a cupbearer for this Persian guy, and he was like, dude, please let me go run fucking, the whole, let me go back and like set the temple back up. And he got this idea, I think from the Babylonians, where like, so you'd like the Babylonian ruler would be doing their thing, and like, you'd owe me money, blah, blah, blah. And then a new ruler would come in and just be like, all right, debts are all clear. Like, but that guy owes me money. He's like, that was under that other king. That's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Restart. They would do resets constantly like this. So the Jays went back to the Jays, and he's like, yo, we got to stop crushing each other with this bullshit, man. They're like, let's just do every 7 years it fucking resets. And, so that comes from like an ancient practice, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, dude, the book's fascinating, dude. It's full of shit like that. Because like they also talked about how money would become invented and like, you're just like some dude chilling in like the Yucatan, somewhere like a long time ago. And some guy just rolls up and like shows you a coin. He was like, check this out. And you're like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, it's money. He's like, you're like, I'm cool. I got a farm. I don't really. He's like, no, you need to bring me like 1,000 of these every year, or we'll just take your shit. Some people will be like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to get that stuff? So they just introduce money and then leverage tax. And then like, well, if you join the military, we'll give you, just happens to give you $1,000 to do this. So they go into how like you just go into a place, issue money, tax people, and it forces people to do certain activities to get like to bring.
That's why I hate the Federal Reserve, dude.
Dude.
That's why me and JFK hate the Federal Reserve.
I mean, careful, bro.
True.
I might shoot you.
True. You are Catholic, dude. The Catholics control the fucking Federal Reserve.
Do they? Very possible.
Finian, dude. There's a Finian fucking conspiracy.
Really?
There's a Finian cabal.
Is it really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I
The fucking Catholics control the Federal Reserve.
Possibly.
I think that's true. There's a Finian conspiracy. I think it's Finian. I think I'm saying
Finian's a great word, dude.
Finian, dude.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm going to say that all the time now.
Yep.
So when Catholics up to no good, they're Finians?
Yeah.
Is that where the term finna comes from?
I don't know. I just know that there's like chants in soccer games between like Rangers and Celtic about like Finian blood being spilled.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. But
dude, that book is fantastic,
we got
man.
JFK tried to shut down the Fed. What happened?
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln was a little bit against it.
David Graeber
What
died
happened
this
to
year.
that
The guy who
boy?
wrote that book died this year.
Died this year?
Internal bleeding.
From getting gut punched by a Finian.
Finian. Yeah, one of those fucking money-hungry
dumb
Catholics, dude.
Catholic
Like, fucking...
gut punched him to death. He's like, hey, you're touching me money.
Enough of this nonsense
And
about
now we got
currency.
Biden. Now we got Biden in there. What do you think's going to happen with the Federal Reserve?
Not looking good.
Catholics linking up.
These motherfuckers.
Money, boy pussy. The two things Catholics love. Money
Directed by Lena Dunham. It's like,
me. That'd be good.
Be
Money
awesome.
and boy pussy, and then directed by Lena Dunhams. That's a good episode. Where are we at time-wise?
54.
God, I
Oh,
wish
dude.
you would pay attention, Lemaire.
yeah, he's on his
What are you
phone,
doing over there?
jerking
I
around.
looked over.
Looked over what?
Dawdling on your
At
phone.
the time,
Look at
no one was
the
discussing
do me a
the
favor. Google Catholic Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
Tell
check
me what's
that out.
going on there.
Dude, there was
See if
also...
the Catholics really control the Federal
Dude,
Reserve
you're
like
gonna
I
be
think
into
they
this.
do.
There was this thing in the book. He goes into other...
Please let us be the ones controlling the money.
That'd be awesome, dude. That'd be so sick.
Then I'll be so offended if any of you ever talk about it. Be like, how dare you?
No, that's...
It's a Catholic conspiracy.
It is, dude. Big time. I mean, they have their own kind
Clear
of
your
thing.
throat, guy with COVID.
But
You
yeah,
have it.
I don't have. I have a rhinovirus, dude.
You better have a rhinovirus if this is clearly just COVID.
No, it's not.
Look, if this is just a full episode where Matt definitely gives me COVID and me and Lemaire both die from being fat, you have to release the photo. That has to be.
I will.
That photo, promise me that will be my funeral card.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Like, it'll be like on Eagles, like an angel holding the picture, and it's just you in that. Just like we're here to celebrate the life. What is it, boys? Did you crack the Finian conspiracy?
Well, the president of the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia, Catholic.
God damn it.
Of Philly, Catholic. How about the Federal
Shut it
Reserve
down.
overall? What
We're
are they
gonna
all
get gut
doing?
punched,
Go
dude.
to overall. Go to just look up the Federal Reserve.
I did.
And the Federal Reserve Catholic. Google it.
Yeah, for real, dude.
He did.
The
That's
Catholics.
his name, Patrick T. Harker.
Old Patty Harker.
Oh, that's
Controlling the fucking monies. Patty Harker. That's
Son
why
of a
he's
bitch.
shutting down all the Wawas. The Catholics are shutting
Oh,
down.
the Catholic Church has a lot of gold ingots stored with the U.S. Federal Reserve Bank.
We're breaking this conspiracy right now.
We're going to get killed, dude.
Do you think the Catholics are going to get us?
Yeah, dude.
Probably.
They're going to get us.
They're gonna get us.
We're either going to get our heads chopped off by, fanaticists from Islamabad. Catholics, dude.
The Catholics are the last one. Do you want to bother?
Dude, it's going to be like our life's going to turn into an episode of His Dark Materials, dude.
What's that?
It's just like they get persecuted by like the religious fanatics. Pretty good. Dude, there was another thing too from that book about how so a lot of times there just wouldn't be enough money to go around. They're like, we're not. It was like physical coins. So what they would do is take like, say, I gave you like 3 pigs and you owed me 3 pigs or whatever. We would rip a little branch off of a little tree, like a twig, and I'd hit like 3 marks on the one end, 3 marks on the other end, break it in half. That that you would call the end with the thing that's owed to it, the stock, and the thing that you have would be called the stub. That's where stockholder and ticket stub came from.
Wow.
They rip the thing, give you the other half. That's where the stub came from. That was like back in the day. And you'd have all these stubs and like, yeah, this is this guy's. He owes me this. And you could trade it to him. And you're like, all right, sweet. That's as good as 3 pigs. But the whole premise of the book,
A
too,
couple IOUs for some pigs.
they talk about that. And they also say that the idea of, they say,
What do you think of wiping out college debt?
yeah, we'd be fine.
Sick? You agree with it?
Absolutely.
Tight.
I think we could wipe out. I mean, that's the point. Is like you could totally wipe
Tight.
it out and like. I think we're on like a pure. And the other thing too, people are like we need to go back to the gold standard. Like, we need to. I've heard people like money's not even attached to anything. And the movie Wizard of Oz was actually about how that caused problems because there would be money would be limited in supply, And so they would trick like farmers into. The Wizard of Oz is all about how they were fucking Kansas farmers over, and then giving them loans they couldn't repay, and then stealing their farms. So the Scarecrow was a farmer who was too dumb to like not walk into a stupid loan. The Tin Man was the industrial class who didn't have like the heart to like help, or like who didn't have the whatever the fuck he didn't have. And
his was heart.
Yeah, it was heart. He like didn't have a heart to like whatever. And then
wait, what was the Lions then?
Courage.
Yeah, but
the Lions was the political class, like the elite who like just sat there and just kind of watched it. And it's like if you again Wizard of Oz ounce because there was a guy who was running
ounces of gold
who wanted to run silver standard too, so like they could increase the money supply. Then the government was like, how about we just issue debt and call that money? And everyone's like, okay, whatever. We don't know what that is. That sounds good.
I like it.
But yeah, dude, it goes into like Adam Smith's theories and how we're like, oh, money just came out of barter and how they were basically like, this guy's an anthropologist. He's like, we have never seen any society that
because of the old invisible hand.
Dude, well, they were talking about.
I know words.
Yeah, exactly. So he was saying there's never.
That's what people should call the stranger. You know, when you sit on your hand, when you sit on your hand until it falls asleep and you jerk off with it.
Well, do you want to talk about
something an old Adam Smith?
The invisible hand?
The invisible hand controlling the market.
Dude, this guy starts talking about different methods of
That was
trade.
A dud.
That was good.
Nah, it stunk. I'm
just excited to talk about the Zamalog exchange,
yeah,
dude.
I'm struggling. Go ahead.
No, dude, you killed it. Wait, come on, dude.
No, you have COVID, you idiot. I'm risking my life for this episode. Don't give this a salt lamp, COVID.
Dude, it'll purify itself, dude. There's this so this guy's like going into like trying to he's basically saying like, I'm an anthropologist and none of us can find societies where people who live together live on barter. Like, hey, I got 3 pigs. How about you trade me this?
They're just Rodney Dangerfield? Yeah. Hey, I got 3 pigs.
He was like, it's kind of a myth. He's like, there's sometimes people will barter, but it's usually after they've been exposed to money. It's not something like barter doesn't predate money. So according to this guy,
but it has to.
No, he said people it were just on credit
sharing.
But it's different though, because that was a whole other thing too. It's like the idea of again, this guy. I'm gonna butcher what the fuck he's talking about, but he was saying how like people were like, well, the Native Americans or they'd have a guy in their village who was good at this, and they just had longhouses where they just like, you need shoes, like lady, go get this. They just kept all their shit in the house and so people didn't barter within communities, but they would barter with like enemies and people they weren't really like strangers. So this one society he was studying, I think it was somewhere in Brazil, but it was called the Zamalog exchange. So you would live in this area, and like it was just taboo. Like you couldn't bone anyone from this other area ever. Like it was just off limits. Weren't allowed to do it. Weren't allowed to do anything with them. Yeah. But like once a year, you guys would get like say like you guys made like some sick ass spears. They had maybe somehow they got some European linens or something. They'd be like, all right, we're gonna meet for the Zamalog exchange, where you would go and then like say like you, me, fucking Noah and Lemaire, we would all get on stage and like start like playing like instruments, and then like other dudes' wives would come with like say they had the cloths, they would start like whipping our birds with the cloths while we played songs, and then you'd finish up, and then they would take you in the bushes and you would just bone this guy's fucking wife, and then it would it would keep going and going until everyone's wife boned, and then the next people would come up, and then the dudes would come up with spears.
Wait, what are you talking about?
This is how this guy was talking about how like they're like, oh, these systems just barter. If you're like a little hunter-gatherer village in Brazil,
I can really hear the COVID in you now.
It's a cough drop, dude. He's like, if you're like a hunter-gatherer village in Brazil, you don't have to do
No, I can't go to Thanksgiving.
Yes, you can.
If I get a cold, even if I get a cold.
I'll have a test tomorrow. I'll have test results tomorrow.
Okay.
You won't get this rhinovirus. And
if I get a cold.
Don't act like I didn't tell you. I do a Zoom.
You did tell me. I didn't know it was this bad.
It's not bad.
You're barely alive, dude. You're going to be on a ventilator at the end of this episode.
I won't let them put me on one, dude. You know that.
You better not.
I won't.
What if they're like, you absolutely need to be on it? I'll be like, okay, help.
I'm not going on that thing, dude. First of all, dude,
I might get on a ventilator regardless.
My diaphragmatic breathing is ridiculous. Great. Well, I didn't want to go full. I didn't want to give you a full one. It would disturb people at home, dude. First of all, dude, I go in the hospital. I'm on my grounding mat the entire time. The doctors be like, we've never seen anything like this, dude.
This guy's neutrons are through the roof.
Pure menthol Ricolos, dude. They're like, dude, what the fuck? I'm on vitamin D. Come on, dude. Don't. Come on. Let me tell you about the Zamalog exchange, dude.
So we're playing instruments. We're fucking people's wives. They're towel whipping our dicks.
Yeah, like you get the gifts and you just like, whip people's boners. And everyone's like, dude, this fucking rules. So then, you go and guys are like pushing their wives like, go fuck that guy. Go fuck that guy.
For what?
This is just like it's like a ceremony of trade. This is kind of like they don't really ever trade. They just like have.
So
shit
what's the
need.
fucking just for fun?
Well, it's just kind of to like because the whole thing. This is what the guy's saying. Trades kind of surround it with kind of like this like risky energy where it's like how do you if you get fucked on a trade then you want to go in that village and fuck everybody up.
Yeah.
But if everyone just fucked each other's wives, everyone's like, whatever, man.
True.
It kind of takes the edge off. That was the whole point. It takes the whole edge off the situation. So you're in this, like, it's a life or death for these guys. It's like, if somebody gets bucked or pissed, like, there's no one stopping them from murdering everybody's tribe.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, these spears fucking blow. And someone's like, fuck you. It's like, now everyone's fighting to the death. So that's why, like, you got to have people boning. Everyone's cum's got to be out of them. So that was the whole thing. It was like, they would go, present
True. You need logic. You need logic in the trade. Everybody needs to be cum drained.
For sure. I mean, it's pretty. And, dude, how fucking fun does that sound, to be honest? You go up there, you're playing guitar, someone's whipping your bird with a towel.
Yeah, and then your wife gets tagged by some dude.
You're tagging some dude's wife. It's even exchange.
What if it's not an even exchange? What if you have bae? What if somebody's dating a Dunkums?
I mean, dude.
You got matched up with a Dunkums.
I'm pretty sure that the T's so
just
high.
Just a stank
Dunkums. Then a fight could break out, dude. You could be like, I don't want you. Like, I don't want your Dunkums.
Yeah, Dunkum, no Dunkums. Dunkum deal.
Although I think you're just so horny, dude. You're just like, sweet.
I'd tag up with Dunkums behind a bush.
And she's been whipping your bird with a towel in front of everybody. That'll turn anyone into an absolute
just
object of
bushed
desire.
up Dunkums.
Oh,
she'd be so hairy and dunked out. Hold on. I got to break this for 1 second.
Yeah.
A moment ago,
dates.
it looked like we had news on Catholicism. It looked like the two stoners had cracked the case for a second.
Yeah. Okay. So,
pardon me.
It's Inherent
Vice. This is breaking news.
Did you ever see Inherent Vice?
Currently, the president of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, an Irish Catholic man, went to the Catholic University of America in D.C. Obama's pick for the Federal Reserve, a Jew.
They had to break it up.
Yeah, to break up the Catholic Party.
There's a full Catholic Party right now.
Really?
Well, yeah.
I like it. And then we got that Catholic fucking lady in the Supreme Court. We got Catholic president. It's time, dude.
Kavanaugh, depending on how you feel about him.
Kavanaugh, is he Catholic?
Pretty sure. That's the Catholic.
True, he's a rapist.
Well, that's what they talked about.
I might have solidified him.
That's what they talked about, too, how, like, now, with the way the news works, like, they'll just, like, fully launch a story against you because once a story hits the news, whether it's true or not,
of course,
you're totally discredited. I mean, yeah.
Of course.
Like, you hear about this thing?
Yeah.
Have you heard?
Yeah. Are you still not able to get work? Yeah.
Yeah, man. But, yeah, dude, it's, I haven't.
So, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, please.
I'm literally looking at the stoners, literally pointing at the computer screen and both of them going, just, Jesus Christ. What did you crack a case on there? You two fucking idiots.
Kavanaugh's a Catholic.
Wow.
I told you he was, man.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's a very Catholic name.
I can tell looking at it.
Lemaire, please be quiet.
I can tell by how upset he got for being fucking slurred on national TV.
Quit slurring me on this.
I mean, dude, imagine doing all, like, you go to fucking Duke, you're like, oh, yes, yeah,
Duke,
that fellowship. Yeah.
Classic rape school.
Did he go to Duke? I don't know where he went.
They all got falsely accused of rape, too. Yeah. The Duke lacrosse team.
I mean, dude, it's like, well, that's what the one thing I was reading. They were talking about that, how, like, they, like, try to nail Kavanaugh on some rape stuff. They looked into it, and everyone was like, this is not.
Yeah, like, this is weird.
It doesn't hold up at all.
It doesn't matter. We already said it.
And, well, they were like, okay, well, whether it's true or not, like, he spazzed when we called him a rapist on national television, so I don't think he's stable. It's just like, dude, that's, to me, that's a reassuring sign to see somebody freak the fuck out and be like, dude.
Forget who it was. I think we talked about it before. There was a Republican senator who gave a speech at that hearing that was actually pretty sick.
Was it Lindsey Graham?
I don't know if it was Lindsey Graham, who also, he might be in a little trouble.
Oh.
I think it was Lindsey Graham.
Oh.
He's in big trouble, dude.
What are you doing?
I think he was trying to, like, throw out ballots and shit. I could be wrong. Who
Lindsey
knows?
Graham.
Who knows, bro? But
I was trying to get my hands on some ballots.
I would love to throw out
ballots.
I
was gonna toss them, dude.
As soon as I got ballots, I was gonna throw them out.
I was trying to put some malware on the voting machines and just turn them all.
It's funny. I was just thinking about it right now. I don't even think I would have, like, stolen ballots at, like, in, like, a high school election. I would have been like, that's wrong.
I rigged a grade
You rigged a grade school election? That's
I got
good.
my cousin Pat elected.
All right, for somebody else?
I carried the thing to the bathroom, and I just went and just fucking put a bunch of checks next to his name.
That's a good move.
I think there was a queue. I think the teacher was like, no fucking way. I don't remember. My memory's hazy.
You know when else there was a coup? 1963, when the federal government killed the president of the United States.
True.
Mars kept calling it a coup. He's like, sorry, America's no different than a banana republic. We're exactly what they tried to say we weren't. You got to check into this.
I mean, dude, there are dudes.
I don't know if anybody has ever heard of this. There's a conspiracy about JFK getting killed.
I had bought it full. I had bought the official narrative fully, dude.
It's crazy.
But yeah, man, it's also funny too thinking about like how people are like when we like owe countries money, like America's debt's very high. It's like all right, imagine
get it.
Imagine lending money to a guy who was like, I don't know, 18 feet tall, 700 pounds of just purely jacked.
Yeah.
Who can also control like what money is and how much it's worth. Like that guy owes me a lot of money. It's like, good luck, dude.
Yeah. Well, you better be nice to him.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the.
Or just wait for him to fall apart by slowly poisoning him.
True. Just poisoning the well of discourse.
Just slightly poisoning that giant over time.
Yeah, but you got patriots like us, dude. Fucking.
Yeah, but now that all the Catholics are in power.
Shit.
No. It's actually a good thing. We're living out JFK's dream. Hopefully these Catholics dissolve the Federal Reserve.
You think they're going to dissolve it? I mean, dude, there was talks about it.
It's pretty bad. I think it's independent. It's banks. Mm-hmm. It's just banks.
Yeah.
It's not even government. They issue the government's money. The government doesn't issue its own money.
Dude, I'm telling you,
it's pretty wild,
the
right?
days come, dude. Catholics and Jews, dude. It's fucking...
Except the Rothschilds. You guys are out.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there. Me and David Graeber, dude. R.I.P.
Rothschilds. We're coming for you. I was close at about 2 a.m. last night. So the JFK documentary ended at 2 a.m.
You almost jumped into the Rothschilds,
The next one
No.
was about the 4 assassinations and the presidents that have been assassinated. All 4 were trying to fuck with the Fed. Mm-hmm. And within 1 minute, they were like, and the Rothschild. And I was like, all right, bed. Can't get into a Rothschilds documentary.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, dude.
Ignorance is bliss, dude.
Bro.
I see ones and zeros everywhere, dude. I've seen
I forget what that Rothschild, whatever that Rothschild said, it was something like, whoever controls the currency, I don't care. If I can control the nation's currency, I have no idea. I don't care at all who controls the law. Yeah. And it was like, sweet.
Well, dude,
Rothschilds rock.
There are people who are in charge of money. Like, they're just their job. Like, what do you do? Be like, I'm just in charge of money.
Yeah, the Catholics.
True. I mean, it's just like there are individuals.
Turns out we're true Israelites.
I didn't
Yes. Yes, let's appropriate black culture.
Yeah.
Claim Israel.
Appropriate black appropriation.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Yeah,
we got to slide into the page.
Let's slide into the page. We got a lot more to talk about, dude.
Before we go, I think I have to cancel Kansas City the day after Thanksgiving.
Understandable.
Because Matt's definitely giving me COVID right now.
It's a rhinovirus. It's a 3-day event. I got no sleep last night. I feel better than I did yesterday.
You didn't sleep last night? Why? Because you're staying up sick?
Baby. No, I feel fine.
You're walking around like the
Fitch,
golem, dude. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to cancel Kansas City. I don't even think I've talked about it. I'm supposed to be in Auburn, Alabama in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't even think I've mentioned a little. I don't think I've promoted it really at all, which was maybe not that bad because that might get canceled. We'll find out. But I think Kansas City's canceled. There's a curfew in Kansas City now that's like fucking that show up. I don't know.
It freaks me out how willing people are to be like, I'm not allowed outside anymore. It's like, all right.
Well, I don't know if it's yeah. It's individuals being like, I'm not allowed to go.
Yeah.
Not the club's not like, oh, we have to close. Well, they do. The club does have to close at 10 now.
Yeah.
So that I don't know. The whole thing sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
COVID might be the gayest thing ever of all time.
100%. I don't think anyone would fight you on that.
It might be the gayest thing it's the gayest thing we've been through.
It just sucks.
Yeah.
It's very, very.
I liked 9/11.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was like one day everybody was together.
Yeah.
Except some people. Some people got it pretty bad from that.
True.
But all the whites were together. All the whites united. Dude.
I would say whites, blacks, everyone was pretty. There was like a
blacks were finally
lot like Dipset.
Blacks were finally fucking chill for a minute.
Dipset was like fucking like we love this towers. We love these towers.
Dipset released a full album and every single song talked about 9/11. If you listen to that Dipset, that first album, not their first like big one, the one that was 2 CDs, almost every song was like "Welcome to New York, home of the towers." It's like nice.
They
They loved it.
They had their terrorist hunting permits.
They definitely did. Dipset Dipset took that personal.
Oh yeah.
Dipset was upset about 9/11.
Yeah, dude, that would have pissed me off, dude. If I was in Dipset, if I was fucking Jewels, dude, and I saw the towers fall, dude, I'd been pissed.
You remind me of a Jewel Santana.
I'm more of a freaky Ziggy, dude.
All right, Matt gave me COVID. Thank you for watching. If I die next week,
it is what it is.
It's that guy. ISOS.
Catholic ball, baby.
True. All right. Shut it down, Mary. God.